honestly, we don't really give a fuck what all you other niggas is doing because the shit is irrelevant. You feel what I'm saying? Your moves ain't shit to me because I'm gonna make my moves, nigga, and I'm gonna do what I do. You feel me? Look. Hold it down for my G's, still I'm seeing greed. A lot of niggas in these streets who don't get no reprieve. So what you want is you gon' bleed to keep your niggas free? Oh, it's facade until you ball and you stacking cheese. Okay, I see this shit is 3 letters. Embark on it just for cheddar. It's WAR, VV's for vendettas. 90K chain, THG on the sweater. You gon' get a real nigga once you get them things together. Where do you belong on this life marathon? Keep it G and watch the plans form like Voltron. Can't understand niggas behind me, they speaking in bronze. Never moved on this chessboard by industry pawns. Snakes in the lawn, never trip, my clippers cut strong. Heavyweight up on this mic, bars hit like Tyson. Real rap money, nigga, pockets on big pun. Step your game up, little nigga, hating bother me none. Niggas said they popping, but I never pay attention. Quiet when you see them, but they whooping on my mentions. I'm itching to stand up for my team, put them on. I hope a nigga tripping, it ain't shit to get him gone. I'm from West Side, who the fuck in here gon' take mine? Fontana, put that O between that 99. Wear that shit up on my sleeve like an astro sign. Shit about respect and it's my time, nigga. Verse 2, lesson like... Fuck all that. We're not waiting for that. What's the deal? Raider Nation, what's happening?
You caught me off guard, man. I thought we was like, we're doing it twice.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, man, we ain't about to sit through another countdown, man.
What is happening, man? What's happening with everybody? We back for another Syndicate Sunday, man. As you can see, the squad is in the building, and y'all already pulled up thick in the comments, man. So what's happening with y'all, my brethren? What's going on? Leo, how you feeling?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm excited, bro. It's getting closer and closer to the draft. So I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I want that schedule to come out already so I can figure out which games we're gonna go to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My boy Chris, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. First, man, I got a shout out, man. My boy young Panama Fargo, aka Rundown, with the bars in that intro, man. Y'all better quit playing.
It's appreciated, man. It's appreciated. On my spare time, I kill mics, man. On my spare time,
kill them.
Surf, how you feeling, my guy?
Hey, man, I'm excited, man. I'm happy. It's another Sunday Syndicate. We got a ton to discuss, man. There's a lot going on in the league right now. It's on fire.
There is, but man, we need to chill. People are already jumping off bridges, ledges, calling it a wrap. Like, man, chill.
Man, you are not lying on there, man. But
yeah,
before we do that, we got to start off every show right with the roll call. Chat lives matter, man. So definitely
lives matter.
We appreciate everybody, y'all. Like I said, y'all pulled up thick, man. Y'all was already in there before we even started. So we want to go ahead and give a shout out. My boy Connected, how you feeling with a big Raiders? How you feeling, my guy? Brian, what's the deal? Good evening. How you feeling? I'll keep my expectations low this year. He already on. Every year is supposed to be different, but it ends up the same. No playoffs, no franchise QB. I'll wait until they prove me wrong on the field.
That's fair. That's fair.
It is fair.
The Raiders got to earn it. The Raiders got to earn it at this point, man.
100%.
That is true. That is true. Robert says, Chris, PCS, salute.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Raider Paul, what's the deal? In here thick. Angelo, what's up, man? And if y'all already didn't know, man, I will be on Angelo's show right after this, man. So it's going to be a long fire day, though. Trust me.
Hey, and speaking on Angelo, man, he's running Captain Jack's last few remaining shows on Sunday. I know Turf is going to be on there next week talking about some of the martial arts and all boxing and all that and Raider stuff. So I know that's going to be fire. Rundown is on there tonight, and I'm going to be on there on on Easter Sunday for his very final show, man. So make sure you guys support Angelo. Angelo is a fire dude.
Shout out.
A hell of a story, man, and he's always here supporting us, man. So make sure you guys support him too.
Factual,
100%.
So always holding it down, man. Anthony, how you feeling? What's up? SoCal Sal, what's up, man?
What up, brother?
Yes, sir. OJ Ray. Oh, hold on. The Severe Raider got to get to you. What's up? Salute to you, man.
Severe.
OJ, my dog, how you feeling? What's happening with you? Jack, what's up? What's up? Man, bro, we got everybody in the building, man. It's crazy. So, we got to go ahead and start off with some of our topics. I know, it's been a little quiet couple days, right? But we did re-sign our big boys, right? So we re-signed Butler, we re-signed John Jenkins. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. So Leo, let's go ahead and start with you. How do you feel about the re-signing of Adam Butler and John Jenkins?
I like it, bro. I like it. One, we're bringing back some dudes, locker room dudes, Raider guys that have been with us. They're already familiar with AP and what they want. With the addition of Wilkins, we already got our other boys. So bringing back Butler is huge. I like Big John Jenkins when he played last year. I know he's a little bit on the older side, so I was a little bit curious if he was going to come back. But that's a big boy, and the boy was balling for us last year. And I'm glad to see him coming back. And it's kind of sticking true to me in the sense that what Telasco was saying is like, yeah, there's a lot of free agents out there, but we got to sign back some of our own as well. So it's good to see them bringing them back as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm really with you on the age thing with Jenkins as well, because I thought it was pretty much a wrap. He's 35, 36. I was like, oh yeah, he probably not gonna make it. He obviously still got something to take, man. So Chris, how you feel about the re-signings of the big boys?
Man, I'm hyped, man. Everybody know that I was high on my boy, high on what's his name, Adam Butler. Definitely wanted him to come back, and I like Jenkins. I think Jenkins, for the value that he brings, with us being in a division that's not going to run the ball that much, he's a 2-down player, of course. I think we can be able to extend his career because when you got people like Wilkins and even Butler, they could play the run as well. And hopefully we get to the point where Tyree can play the run. It's gonna work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. We're bargain shopping, so it's all about value.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, with the signing of Wilkins too, you would hope that Wilkins can be that all-around guy as well. Even with Tyree as Tyree develops, but having Butler in there, that gives you that enforcer in the run for sure. That I know we desperately needed on that line. Turf, where are you at with the re-signs?
Man, your boy is real happy. I think we really got a solid front four right now. I mean, real solid. It's only a matter of time right now before offenses are literally trying to figure something out. I really think we got something dangerous. And if I'm thinking like the coaches are thinking in my mind, and they're going defense heavy, man, I'm just letting everybody know that we might score 21 points, but guess what? We'll be ahead by plenty. We'll be ahead by more with that 21.
I love
points. The route that we're going. We're going back to the old school Raiders, ladies and gentlemen. We're going straight back to the trenches where it starts, where we get nasty. And it's just time, bro. It's time. It's time to get back to business, get back to the old school, if you will, and start running this stuff.
For sure. Fact,
You're not lying at all. So, I mean, where I'm at with it, I agree with each and every one of you. There's probably not going to be much disagreement on these re-signs right here because I think most of Raider Nation wanted Adam Butler back for sure. You can still get a lot of good football out of Adam Butler. Jenkins to me was the surprise because I didn't expect him to come back. I didn't think they had any interest in bringing him back. I thought they would try to upgrade or at least get younger at the position. Right. But then you got to think about it, right? Like Wilkins isn't a traditional, real D tackle. He can play end, he can play D tackle. He can go outside, inside a little bit if he needed to. And he's not no nose. So, if you lose Jenkins, then you lose that nose. You lose that middle of the defense, and then we have to get it with a younger guy who we don't know what he's gonna do, right? So I think that's probably where I'm at with it right now.
Yeah.
Let's go to the chat, man. Let's see what the chat talking about. Chat.
Because already we got somebody in here. I see it. I'm about to pull it up right now. We got somebody in here saying, "What the fuck is Telesco doing? Make a move. WTF?" Hey, look, we're gonna get into that in the next segment. But look, man, patience is a virtue right now. Man.
For real.
It's a virtue, bro. So we gonna get into that on the next segment, but definitely, bro, we'll talk about that. But how do you guys feel about the re-signs? I know we're a little far back, so let me go ahead and get in here, man.
We got Mumford, right? Mm-hmm.
RD is going to see. I hope you mean get good. I hope that's a good thing. Our defense is gonna shut down. I like that. Okay, there we go. Now we own it. Mm-hmm. Angelo says turf. We love the trenches.
Exactly.
The trenches. That's where you build the bully. That's the bully they want to build. That's where you do
bully
that,
mentality. Bro. It's all the basics right to the line of scrimmage, baby.
Factuals. I do want to put this isn't related to the topic, but I agree, man. The white man is looking fire,
right? That shirt is fire, bro. That shirt's fire.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
I could only wear the white on special occasions, man. I get dirty too easily, though.
That I feel.
Yeah.
Cash Lord Raider, first time I'm seeing you, so salute. Salute to you, man, coming in here. Gravy, how you doing, man? Salute
Gravy
to you.
In the building.
First time I'm seeing him. So yeah, as we can see, Connected said the defense is gonna shut down. Luda is in the building, man. What's up?
In the building.
And we're gonna talk about this, Brian. We're gonna talk about
real quick. So is it confirmed that all four of us gonna go to the draft?
I'm 90%.
It's for me.
I'm 90% there.
So,
I'm 90% there.
What I was gonna say, rundown, is what you need to do if you don't end up going with us. You need to have a live show with Cowtown.
Yeah. I know, man.
You need to have a live show with Cowtown. Cowtown know no prospects, man.
All right, he be talking about all of them. He does, yeah.
I've talked. Oh, yes. And I've talked about this, for a little bit, just in case I don't go with y'all. I got a backup plan, but I'm 90% there as this man gets his stuff together because I don't see his face down there. But definitely, man, I think the same thing Sneaky is saying right here. Great moves, re-signing the big fellas at DT. Now trade for Jair Alexander or Marshawn Lattimore, and that's definitely something we could talk about for sure. Brian Rodriguez says you play 3-4 with Jenkins, Butler, and Wilkins, and put Max and Kuntz as outside linebackers. Oh yeah.
Not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
At all, actually. Yeah.
And before we go on to our other segment, JB, salute to you, man. Wanted to get your comment in there. Salute to you, JB. So, right, seems like we're pretty much all on the same accord when we talk about, re-signing our big boys. But there is still more free agency to go, right? So the next topic would be, are the Raiders too quiet, right? Are we too quiet as far as, free agency and the moves that we can make? Leo, okay, we're going to start it with you. What do you think? Are we too quiet?
You know what? I know we get impatient. We want every big name we see get cut, Fuller, Williams, whoever. We want them. We should go get them, especially when you hear the Raiders got money, right? But at the same time, it's like, I think they have a plan on what they're going to do and what players are going to fit this system. So I all along, since they hired AP, I trusted in what they're going to do. So I have to stick by that. Like I saw when White went somewhere else, when the Steelers landed Queen, and I was like, fuck, we could have paid that. We could have paid Fuller that. Like, I get all that. But for one reason or another, they're not doing it, so I'm going to trust it. But I think the main thing I really wanted was that big DT, and we got that. So moving forward, I think they're just going to wait it out and try not to overpay for free agents. We've done it before, where we've gone out there and we've got the big free agents and they haven't panned out. So just because we signed them doesn't mean they're going to pan out. But I wouldn't say they're too quiet. I just think they're just sticking to what their plan is going to be without feeling the pressures of outside of what we should be doing.
Yep. I definitely agree. Chris, where are you at? Are we too quiet as far as free agency goes?
So I don't want to open up the can, but
Bro,
You know, I'm looking at some other teams doing some smart things in this offseason. I'm not even gonna start to talk because we'll probably get in that later.
Oh,
There's
you know we
certain
will.
teams that are being smart in this, playing chess in this offseason. You know, I do like that we got you know, Wilkins, and I'm glad that we're not overspending on certain things like we've done in other off seasons. But I would like to see a couple more moves being made. You know, but hopefully, you know, there's, you know, again, I wanted AP, so I'm going to fully trust them, but I would like to see some other things happen, especially when I see some other teams really making some strategic moves, man.
Just say it,
don't worry, it's on the menu. It's on the menu. Don't worry, man. We ain't gonna shy away from no topic. Guaranteed.
Not at
Guaranteed. But
just let me know before we get into that topic. In no way are me and Chris Steeler fans when we get there. Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna try to say I'm a Steeler fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be hectic in there. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But, it's gonna get hectic. How you feeling, man? Are we too quiet? What you think?
No, I think we just right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're absolutely just right. We got that defensive line shored up. We can go either way with it. We can grab another young pup to make it ridiculous on the defensive line. We can go cornerback, right? We can go offensive line. There's a lot of ways that we can go. We're getting money in June. So, I'm cool with, what Telesco's doing right now. He's letting, leaves fall where they may, and we're going to figure it out. Who's left and what's in the draft and what people need. I think it's smart right now what we're doing, because we don't want to overspend like other people did for certain people that we let go, right? I mean, come on. It was ridiculous, our D-linemen that they paid for. It was out of control. So, I mean, let's chill. Some people think we overpaid for Wilkins. I don't. I think we paid just right. He's a 28-year-old young monster. So you give him what he's deserved. And, we did it for Max. We'll do it for whoever deserves it. Granted, it makes sense for that position. It is a business, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got to understand. You have to put on your GM hat, and it's got to be your money that you're thinking about on top of the championship that you're trying to win. So, we got to be clear with it. We can't keep thinking about it. And I'm gonna be the first to let y'all know, Turf been looking at these players, as a fan, right? And it's only very, very recent that Turf's been looking at this from the GM perspective, which was why it was easy for me to say, bye-bye, Jacobs. Bye-bye.
Right. And we're gonna talk about that too. But pull up on Ja, he says, I made up my mind why we need to draft QB. Defense going to carry us, and Gardner Minshew can win us 8 games. Defense can win us 4. That's 12 wins. Marvin Lewis making sure AP goes the 2000s way.
Josh stuck on that Ravens squad that we're going to be like that Ravens squad.
Look, man.
Yeah.
Which can be cool. I
don't mind it.
Until that play needs to be made. Right? Minshew can't make that motherfucking play. And now he's sitting here pissed off. But it's okay, though. You know what I mean? We'll see. There's still more to be done. You know what I mean? Draft is still 40 plus days away. So we'll see. Right. But Josh, salute to you, my guy. Salute to you.
Salute to you, man.
Facebook, Marquez. How you doing? No comment, but I appreciate you getting something in anyway, man. Appreciate
Absolutely. For the love, baby.
He hit the like button. He hit the like button.
That's all I need.
Brian, he did. He put new depth on the O-line. I see it here.
Yeah, dominate the line of scrimmage, and that's basically what's coming next. We're gonna talk about what holes that we need to fill as far as what's left, right? As far as the team getting built. Anthony says Bears fans say Luke Getsy is good.
Hey, I believe Tate wanted him and likes him, so they like him for a reason, bro. It might have failed and not looked pretty in Chicago when it didn't, but They know what they're doing, and they beat the shit out of us when we were in Chicago.
How much of that was his fault, too, though? Let's be real. Yeah. He had no offensive line. I mean, who was his offensive line coach? There's a lot of parameters there that we're not sure about as far as what, Getsy actually really, attributed. So
I agree.
Yeah. And plus, one thing I always bring up is, I mean, that line was so bad that they wanted to bring in Alex Leatherwood.
That
shows how bad that line really was. Like they was like, man, we need to get better by bringing in Alex Leatherwood.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that is terrible.
That's a problem.
That's like being so bad at quarterback, you bring in Brian Hoyer. Oh wait.
We did that.
But look, this I agree with Brian. Like, why are we tripping, bro? Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Howard, Adoree Jackson, all viable options.
I like Howard. I wonder what's going on with Howard. Yeah,
Gilmore don't pass the rundown test, bro.
Howard don't either, but I take
none of them do that. Yeah, none of them really pass rundown.
None of them really.
No, Adoree's pretty young. Adoree's still young.
Is he?
Adoree's young. He's young. He's young. He's under 30.
I don't like Adoree.
Didn't Gilmore? What was it last year?
Gilmore's old.
I know, but isn't he one that got the game-winning pick against us when he was guarding Tay? Was it last year or the year before? Huh?
No, Gilmore was on the Cowgirls.
Gilmore didn't have a good season this last year.
At all.
Who did he play for before there? The Colts?
No, the Patriots, right?
No, he did play for the Colts last year.
Oh, he did.
Oh, that's right.
He got a pick against us.
You're right. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But win the game.
Mm-hmm. That is right.
I just remember that because I'm like, oh, look at Gilmore getting busy. He was
The
guarding
one-
Chase most of that game.
But
Matt Ryan made that big run against.
oh man. But I will say this though, the last time I saw Gilmore, it wasn't good, and that was in that Packers game. He was getting his ass torched.
Yeah, that whole defense was getting their ass torched.
Murdered.
Yeah.
Straight murdered.
Mm-hmm.
But when Diggs left, I didn't think he played all that well. Like after Diggs got hurt,
when Diggs went down.
Yeah.
But then again, like we're not asking Gilmore to be 1; he'll be 2.
Yeah, but think about it. Now you're playing with a defensive line that's going to. Because one thing about Gilmore, we can say he may have lost a step, but he still got that mind. He's smart. He probably instinctual, and we got a defensive line that's going to put some pressure on them boys. He might be able to.
Howard?
Huh?
Over Howard?
Yeah.
You would take him over
No. I ain't saying
No.
I'm just saying, Gilmore. But I mean, I'll take either one. But I'm just saying that we're not going to ask him to do what I think some other teams did.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm kind of gonna switch gears a little bit, but I just want to ask this question because I see everybody talking about it, right? Me personally, if I'm at the draft or I'm watching the draft and we draft a cornerback at 13, I'm not gonna be happy with that shit. Like I'm not. I see everybody Aaron Arnold. Let's get Quinyon Mitchell at 13, bro. Like, am I watching the wrong tape? Like, what's going on?
It's not even about the tape. It's not even about the tape. It's about the need.
Yeah,
people think it's a huge need.
Yeah, who cares about the tape?
It's like we don't need that at 13, bro. So I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna ask Leo, and then we gonna go down the line. Right, as far as the 13th pick, where are we going if it's not quarterback?
I think it's O-line. Fuaga.
Facts.
O-line. Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay, Chris, where are we going?
It has to be O-line. There's no other way to go. We got to go O-line.
I agree.
It's got to be O-line. I'm not understanding why people think we're picking the quarterback at 13 either. Who are you going to get at 13? That's worth it.
People think McCarthy or
don't start
bro, if
you're not
triggered, man. It's over, bro. It's like you're not. If you pick Penix, Bo Nix, or McCarthy at 13, it's a fail. It's stupid.
Fail.
It's absolutely
stupid, bro. A quarterback at 13 is risking it.
At 13, you absolutely should be getting a starter for a decade. Period.
Yeah, O-line.
He's not lying about that. I agree with that one.
Yeah. I agree with started for a decade at 13, you fail. Period.
So is this unfair to say this? And y'all can let me know if I'm tripping or not. If we pick a motherfucking corner at 13, he better be like Sauce Gardner. No, I'm not. He has to be.
That's what I'm saying. To me, none of these corners remind me of Gonzo from last year
or Witherspoon.
None of them.
Exactly. None of them.
Yes.
Now Gonzo. Hey, if we could have got Gonzo at 13,
that would have been crazy.
Let's go.
Great point, Chris. Because I've been saying this. these corners don't give me the same feeling like last year. Like last year,
Nah, no, those last year ones were like dogs.
Yeah.
You wanted those dudes.
At 13, Gonzalez, Witherspoon, no question. Let's do that shit immediately.
But you said at 13, but keeping with the draft, what if later in the first round we trade in or trade back, whatever, and we take one of those quarterbacks at the end of the first round? Would you be mad then?
Corner or quarter? You talking about corner?
Quarterback. Oh, like if like say if you trade up
in
like
the first round?
Yeah, at the end.
Nah,
Because you know Minnesota moved up, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like it. The only reason I don't like it, because again, you should be getting a starter. You should be getting a starter. If you're getting somebody in the first round, you should be getting a starter. After 15, I'm not going to say you should expect somebody to play.
That's what I'm saying. Like later on in the first
10
round.
to 15, you should expect that person to be a starter and playing for a decade. Late rounds of the first, you should be accepting a starter. But hey, I don't know for how long, but I should definitely be getting. If I'm picking in the first round, that person should be, if not a starter, playing half the reps.
That's my point. And that's why I always get worried about us trying to get like project type players.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Just like, I mean, even Tyree Wilson, like I hope he becomes, I mean, he has but it's risky, man. Like I'd almost want to be safe. And I think Telesco usually goes safe in the first round. He gets a guy who the team should get. So, I just don't like them question marks, man.
I definitely agree with that. Big One of 83 says they are using the Baltimore Ravens 2010 as a diagram for what they're trying to do. No quarterback. Every other position should be good. I don't know if it's going to work, though. I don't think it's going to work. But, hey, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm already on that. I don't care if, we can build this juggernaut of a defense. That's fine, bro. That's fine. But like I said, when a play needs to be made, who's going to make the play? Right? Like,
I know who could have made it for 1 point.
Stop it. That man, you mean run into
We'll get there.
You know, see?
But you know what, though? That's a good point, though, because even KC, before they drafted Mahomes, they had a good team, and Alex Smith couldn't make the plays.
Couldn't put it over the top. Bro.
They couldn't get them past. They were like here, and they couldn't go past it, and then they made the move and got their quarterback. And
I look at it like the Warriors, too. Remember the Warriors? Warriors couldn't get over the damn hump until certain things changed, and they got certain things, right? Now, all of a sudden, but you need playmakers, bro. Like you need, and I think our offense is lacking that at the most important position. But Charles says more like strategic in my book. I know we are not used to it. That's a fact. Raider fans are used to strategery. Let's put it like that.
We're used to
impulse go get that motherfucker because that's what we want.
And if he's fast, draft him. It doesn't matter if the need is irrelevant.
Right.
I agree. I think the only thing that scares me, I think that we all can agree on, is that line, like them guards, man.
I'm still. That's why.
Unless we can find a guard that's like later in the draft or whatever, or maybe there's some guys. And I know Cowtown. He's been telling me a couple names that he's like, but that just worries me, man. That just worries me so much.
We only got two.
There aren't too many in the draft. Guards, tackles, there's a bunch, but guards,
and that's what scares me because if that middle of the line collapses, we already know how Aiden will be. But then we know, like, no matter what quarterback it is, man, you can have Randall Cunningham back there. If that middle of the line collapses, it's nasty.
Look, hey, we can go up and get Daniels, and it won't matter.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right. He's running for his life.
Well, no, I disagree because I am a Thayer fan. I'm on record saying I like Munford. So
we're talking about inside the guards.
It's still right side though. It's still question mark. The whole right side's a question mark. Like as much as I do like Thayer, it'd be naive for me to say that I know that he's gonna be a bookend right tackle. I don't know that.
Right. It's still like we're hoping he's gonna get the job.
That's a question mark still. So I had to be fair and say that. Now
I forgot. We still got what's his name though? We Van Roten.
No, he's not officially resigned. He's not officially resigned.
Oh, I thought it. Why did I think he resigned? So
no, because they said they're interested in bringing him back, but I don't think.
I think it's Hondo that's been saying that they really like him to come back.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah,
Reisner is still out there though. Dalton Reisner, I believe he was. Starting.
Yeah.
And look, I see this comment. I was gonna bring this up. I respect what you're saying, but to say anyone could have signed Wilkins to that monster deal, then why he choose us?
Yeah, he bugging. Yeah,
which is another part people forget, bro. When it comes to trades and these players, they still gotta want to come here first.
Exactly.
So we can want them all we want, dude. But if they don't want to come here, then what the fuck you want us to do? Like overpay them to come?
The Texans offered Wilkins a huge contract. I bet you they did.
Right. I bet you they did.
I'm
pretty sure the Niners were trying to get them. The Niners were trying to get him also. Yeah.
I look. Raider Nation 510. We're gonna say this right now. This is not a Joe Milton friendly channel, bro. It's not. It's not a Joe Milton friendly that around here. I'm just telling you that right now.
I don't think not one of us likes Joe Milton, right?
No, bro. We say
not one of us.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you guys have seen him. I know my boy Cowtown probably know about him too. That Jalen Wright, behind Zamir, boy. Oh yeah. I could fuck with that. He's
what college is he from again?
Tennessee. So he is from Tennessee.
I remember him.
He the dude that ran crazy.
My face fast, right?
Yeah, he ran crazy.
He fast.
Yeah.
I agree, Anthony. Get the cornerback in free agency, bro. Like I feel
yeah.
Get in free agency.
Not a 13. Not a 13.
No, the defensive line we have, it does not make sense to just go get a draft pick like that, and not at 13 or 40 or whatever our second round is. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can look at me crazy, but shit, I get another D tackle before I did that.
Me too. Actually,
yeah.
Hey, you know who's going to be?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah.
Hey, if Murphy was there, if Murphy was there,
Murphy was the one I thought in my head. Yeah.
I'm thinking Sweat will be there though.
Oh, Sweat,
yeah, but Sweat we can get later though.
We get
I'm saying in the second round. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't even think I don't think I'd get him though. I don't think I'd get him with us because him and John Jenkins would be fighting out.
We're gonna need a replacement.
We're gonna need some depth. That's what I'm thinking.
What about Nestor?
I think that's a luxury though. I think that's a luxury at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, we need O-line so bad, and we still need a quarterback. So
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's like I think that's just a luxury.
I agree with this.
My girl Queen V in the building. Okay.
Oh, Queen V
is happening. Last 13 to trade back into the first, a little later to grab Penix Jr.
That's what I was saying. What if that was happening? Yeah.
Do you think you have to go back into the first, or you think he'll slip to the second? Though I think he'll slip to the second just based on
if you can run on quarterbacks though. Honestly, if Bo Nix, I don't know, because that's the thing, man. Like you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're like, damn, we missed them, and then it's like,
then what?
You don't want to be too risky.
After the top three, I don't give a damn at that point. Like just me personally, like I like how it's looking. Like there's after the top three. Do you even put Rattler in that group with Nix in there?
No.
Oh, you got him after? So you got so who you got? So who's your tier 2 quarterbacks?
Okay, so the top three. Tier 2 to me, I have to put JJ just based off of the age, whatever the case. Yeah. Okay, Penix is in there, and then Nix. But I don't think Rattler's in that. I think Rattler and Travis are below that.
The next tier 3.
In my mind, I put those two in the tier 2 though, and not.
Yes. Okay. So rundown. So then, when the top 3 go out of the tier 2, you only want one of them dudes. So it's like after the top 3 go, you might as well be like, damn, I got to get back in the first because
to get that one dude,
you ain't gonna want the other two, then you're gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Well. Because I'm gonna put it like this: if it's not Daniels, because that's the perfect situation at this point, right? Like if it's not Daniels, we're banking on some shit. I don't think
we're getting him, man. I know. I know. The dream seems dead. I understand. But
it does. It does.
But embrace the nightmare, man. Embrace the nightmare.
Look, at the same time, we're praying and wishing on these other ones, right? Because now with Penix, you like, oh god, like you like any big hit, we gonna hold our breath forever, and we're already scarred with that 2016 shit. So that's there. Right? That's there. Nix, I
don't think he's that fragile, but I get what you're saying.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah,
y'all act like he Jimmy G.
Exactly. Y'all making it seem like
as you
he's
get older,
Jimmy.
you think you get healthier?
Yeah.
That's just all
Man,
it is,
man.
bro.
Y'all acting like he made out of glass.
Yeah, like I get he had injury history, but he ain't Jimmy G. Like every time he gets hit, we're not gonna be like, oh damn. You know?
I don't know. See, okay, but then you read comments like this, right? Aiden is better than Minshew.
I love it.
Reading defenses and arm talent, and he saved AP's job. I'm not gonna lie. We can talk about that.
He didn't make
He
any
has room to improve.
mistakes,
Minshew
bro.
is not going to be a franchise QB. AOC could be. Yeah, I'm not gonna go as far as to say he saved his job, but he did his part to help him keep his job.
Right, and all I'm gonna say is he did not make mistakes. See, he didn't make mistakes, man. Everybody wanted to discuss what he didn't do, outside of the fact that he didn't make mistakes like most rookies do. And that's the part that you have to lean towards, because he was making a ton of mistakes initially. It's part of that growth. And he did it quickly. It usually takes
I will give him that.
a whole season to stop making mistakes and throwing, bad balls and doing stupid shit with the ball.
It's not like he played good towards the end, though. It's not like he played good towards the end, man. That's
He didn't either.
He did for himself under that pressure, under everything he was dealing with. No offense whatsoever. Nobody on that team had any kind of offensive mind once Daniels and those guys left.
Yeah,
he was literally stuck trying to figure all of this stuff out on his own, I might add. Who was the offensive coordinator? A dude that was the quarterback's coach, probably picking his nose the last 5. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, this kid has something. It may not be with us and for us, but I'm going to let y'all know.
Yeah, he got
when it's
something.
all said and done, that man's going to be somebody. I'm just telling you.
As we continue this conversation, Stem T, if we draft Rattler at 13, I swear to God, right? I bought all this new equipment. I will destroy all of it. I will destroy all this shit if we did that, bro. I swear to God.
It's all going out the window.
Oh my God, bro. Everything AP got me excited for, bro. I'm dreading the season now because I'm like, they don't know what they're doing.
I'm gonna go lay in the bed, bro. I'm gonna just go lay in the bed and curl up.
Man, last time we had a monster DI, in my opinion, was Darryl Russell. Look at his tape, then you will understand that Raiders mindset. I don't really remember.
Russell was good. Yeah, from USC. I remember him.
I will stay on the AOC topic, and I want to bring this up. This is an impromptu topic. But if we were to draft Penix, right, who would you have more faith in to beat out Gardner Minshew?
Gotta ask me.
Y'all know me.
It's grim, huh? It's grim. It's grim, ain't it? That's what I'm saying.
You know me.
Trade up, bro. If you don't trade up for a quarterback, look at the shit we're talking about. You see this shit? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's depressing.
I don't know, man.
It ain't depressing to me. I mean, that's the decision.
I don't think, man.
I like Penix.
I like AOC. I'm sticking with my guy. 10 toes down, man. We gonna fight this out.
That's just because the dream is dead. Now he's your
Let me see what everybody's saying. If it was between Penix or AOC, Chad, let us know who's beating Gardner Minshew. Who's doing it?
A or P. Just put an A in or put a P in.
This year, like to come in and start.
Yeah. Like if we draft him this year, you think
Shout out to Cool Kev. Shout out to
AOC.
If we draft Penix this year, I think AOC ends up the starter still.
Yeah.
If he starts to fuck, but like on the thin thread, because a lot of us fans want that future QB, that if he starts to fuck up, we're going to be screaming and yelling for Penix, especially if he has a good preseason. Because you know how we love when players do good in the preseason.
Yeah. We must remember the 0 points. You know, when Chris wanted to trade that man in AOC so quick. Let's get him the fuck out of here.
I was at the game. I get it. Like it wasn't even to replace him, but to get a spark that game. Just to change it up a little bit. Like I get it. I don't know why people were so mad at you, Chris, for saying that.
Hey, I was so done. I was done, bro. I was done.
Hey,
we don't get AOC.
He didn't lose that game. He didn't win it, but he didn't lose it. That wasn't on him.
Right. You know, and I was remembering, I was talking
What you
to
mean he ain't losing?
Jason.
Yes, he did.
No, thank you.
Remember,
I was the one that
remember.
said we should. I was the one that said just keep him in there. But I will admit he lost.
Yeah,
that
come
game.
on.
he
man.
finally got us in
He
scoring
didn't-
position, and Renfro fumbled, bro.
It could have been a 17.
Remember, Renfro fumbled that ball. We could have scored,
Oh,
but Renfro
shit.
fumbled.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
telling y'all, he didn't lose that game,
Once
bro.
again, the problem comes.
He didn't win it, but it goes back to what Turf says
I
about he doesn't make mistakes where we don't lose, but he ain't making those big plays
That's what
like
I'm
Rundown
saying.
is saying to win
That
either.
will come. Those big
You know?
plays will come, and we saw them. We saw them. We saw the bombs to Adams. We saw Mayer bomb. Those plays are coming. He's a rookie. He was a rookie. I'm just telling y'all, it's coming. Y'all gonna see.
There should definitely be progression on it. If we don't see it, I'm like, bro, what the
100%.
fuck?
Oh, yeah,
Just
I
take it.
agree. I agree. If he can't beat, I'm letting y'all know right now. If he can't beat out Minshew, it is time for him to go.
I don't think he will. I don't think he
You don't think he
will.
will?
Oh, we already
Yeah.
saying it. So that's when we put it on the table. You don't think he's gonna beat Minshew
And
without?
I
No.
No,
I
that's
do.
what I'm saying.
For one, Minshew too scrappy.
He
Minshew
is.
way too scrappy.
He's a
He's
baller.
not
I give
giving
you that. I
up.
give you that.
He ain't
He's
giving
a
up on no
baller.
plays.
He's a
He's too
baller.
scrappy, man.
He's a
So
baller.
then that goes back to this point. If we were to draft Penix in the second or into the first, you would expect the competition to really be between Penix and Minshew.
Absolutely. Absolutely. At least a closer one. A closer. Yeah.
Mm.
Is that what you had too, Leo?
I think Penix over AOC, honestly. Yeah.
I have to agree. And
Yeah.
Turf don't believe.
I
in
don't
those
agree.
things. Look,
I don't believe in any of those rookies
He
outside of the
just
top
like
three.
AOC, though.
Yeah.
He just like
No.
AOC.
Remember, I said that if we get Daniels, I get it if we put him in. I don't want to because I think we ruin him somewhat. But I get it if we get him and put him in because he's going to probably end up being the best quarterback of the three we have. And if that's the case, then it doesn't make sense to sit him just because he's a rookie. And that's coming from
Right.
Turk, who tells you that your chances of getting a Super Bowl with a rookie is nothing, right? So I'm telling y'all, if he beats him out, he should play. Meaning, hey, I'm succeeding and not even coming close or sniffing those real games.
See,
But-
but you don't want to concede that this man has better talent. I mean,
Who?
you just look Penix.
I think ALC, when it all comes down to it, I think ALC is going to be the one with the actual better talent.
Ooh, like overall, just
To be
talent.
honest,
Like
though,
I think
yeah.
Penix has more
Y'all looking at the
genuine
athleticism.
talent.
Y'all looking at the athleticism,
He
right?
has
No,
the
no, even
oh, hell no.
He
better
has a better arm.
Ooh, better
Yeah.
accuracy.
Penix has a better arm than
Better
AOC.
arm.
Guess who statistically has the better accuracy part of that out of any of those quarterbacks you're talking about? It's ALC. He's
Wait, but based on Purdue? He talking
Based
about
on what? Purdue?
yes, and he was a rookie last year, guys, for crying out loud. He was a rookie on the team that fired their coach halfway through and had no
I'm not
offense.
talking about how he looked. I'm saying skill wise. What you see by just watching him,
Penix.
Yes.
Penix has more talent.
Penix arm talent is at least 2 times better than
Now, whether he gets the game is different.
As far as
That's
his
different. I
arm
get
talent,
you.
meaning being able to sling the rock, sure. I mean, but hey, I know a lot of quarterbacks that can throw the ball 100 yards. There's a lot of dudes that can do that.
We didn't see just 100 yards.
In that talent, I agree. And that's my thing. When you look at AOC and the way that he can time things and do things due to the lack of this athleticism with his arm, like you guys are saying, it's an irrelevant story. It's an irrelevant talking point.
No, it ain't. There were 3 plays I can remember where he underthrew Tucker.
So you're gonna tell me
underthrew Tucker or no? Mm-mm.
No. I understand that, and again, that's all the timing. That's what I'm trying to say. Eventually, this stuff is going to work for him. He was a rookie in the most dysfunctional franchise over the last 20 plus years. I don't know. I don't know any other thing to say about this because I'm just telling. Name any other rookie that did well with those credentials. Coming into it, knowing that he wasn't supposed to start, just like Tyree. Nobody expected these dudes to start. They were supposed to come in, sit back, and chill, and get acclimated to the game. And they all got thrown in there. And Tyree looked like pure ass. Let's keep it 100.
So, okay, I'll put it like this, though, right? So, okay, I understand what you're saying, but the problem will still arise no matter what. We don't have that dynamic playmaker at that position, he's not gonna make plays, right? He's gonna take what the defense gives, and that's the problem.
I agree with that.
Sometimes, you know, in today's
NFL, time to learn how to make plays, though. It does. You don't just do that overnight. Not everybody can do that.
Stop.
You're a gamer or you're not. You're a gamer or you're not.
Man.
Or you're
And
not.
it's like this. Defense. If a defense knows, oh, this man's just gonna take what we give him. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna let
We'll
you
give
do
him
that
all this shit.
okay, bro. You know what I mean? He won't change the game. He'll just continue to let the defense dictate the game, and that's what I don't like. You know what I mean? Like for too long, and you can disagree with me or not. For too long, I feel like the Raiders' offense has let defenses dictate how we play offense, bro. Like I feel like that's been like for 2 to 3 years. It's been like that.
We have no offensive coach.
That's kind of what McDaniel's offense is anyway.
For the 2-3 years, exactly. That's what we had no offensive coaches for the last 2 to 3 years.
You know what was the perfect game?
Was a great coach as offensively. And in fact, somebody actually even brought that point up that AOC was told, do not run, do not move. That sounds exactly like what something that McDaniels would say or do.
And he kept doing that after McDaniels left?
That's what I'm saying. After he got fired, he said the same thing.
It doesn't matter at that point. He's so messed up, it's irrelevant.
You're telling me
rookie.
If this quarterback is so talented according to you, if this quarterback is so talented according to you, that in his mind he said, oh no, but McDaniel said I can't move.
No.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of here.
What I'm saying is
McDaniel said I can't move, dog. Fuck out of here.
Bro, we're gonna play. So you're going to tell me that y'all are just going to automatically disobey what your coach tells you? So if your coach tells you
he was gone.
When he's
I
gone,
understand that, but it takes time for this stuff to move. Y'all,
just be honest with you,
it takes time. It takes time. Nothing happens overnight, fellas. Nothing happens overnight.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's me and I know that coach was prohibiting me from doing shit that I wanted to do,
you're gonna leave.
I'll be like, oh,
just do it anyway.
Thank God, I can do what the fuck I want to do now, man. These motherfuckers gone. I'm about to make these plays, and I'm about to play how I want to play. But he played how he wanted to play. And
but what I'm trying to explain to you is he's a rookie at the biggest position in the game, and he had all kinds of crazy.
Okay, but tell me this, sir. Answer me this question. What are we going to do about his lack of mobility? What will you do about it?
What we're going to do is he's going to get better at that lack of mobility, just like the other guys that have lack of mobility and get better at it.
Yeah, but look, I look at him like Jared Goff. Has Jared Goff in his career better with mobility?
He almost made it to the NFC Championship game,
but can't get over the hump, bro. He won't be.
How long has he been? How long was he with them? How long has he been with the Lions? Golf. 3 years?
I don't know how long he's been.
No, exactly, bro. Y'all, I'm telling you, man.
How long has he been with the Lions?
Yeah,
overnight. You're not going to get anything overnight, bro. 1 or 2 seasons is not going to cut it. It's just not. You need time, man. I don't know what's wrong with people. You need time, man. I don't know. I guess this is the old man in me because I'm telling you, I don't know anybody that came in and just was gangbusting and all of a sudden now, it's only special people that do that, bro.
And that's what Rundown is saying. We need a special player.
No, we don't.
Not just somebody who's going to be okay.
That's like saying, hey, actually, you just said it, Leo. You actually were the one that just said it on the show earlier. You were like, dude, there's no way we're getting a quarterback that's beating Mahomes.
Oh, I do. I know. I said that. But I'm saying that's not a reason. But that's not a reason to want to keep AOC. Is like, because he's just not going to make the mistakes. The perfect game was the Minnesota one. He did exactly what Minnesota allowed him to do,
what game was that?
And nothing more.
What game?
The Minnesota one, the 0-0.
Right. What game? I'm saying at what point in the season was that game?
That was at the end of the season. That was later in the season.
AOC take over. Game 8, Game 9, Game 7. What game did he take over? AOC.
Halloween, November 1st.
There you go. So
the Minnesota game was in December.
I understand that. What I'm trying to explain to you is it takes way more than a half of a season in order to get acclimated.
But
he
the
has
thing
his
is,
limitations,
the
bro.
thing is, Turf, you keep
I agree. He has his limitations.
you keep acting like you keep acting like there was a big progression by him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
His
bro.
progression was-
There wasn't no big progression.
I would
Yeah.
rather you just say, look, Turf, I would rather you just say it was his rookie year. He struggled. Hopefully,
Right.
he gets better next year. But like,
That's
he
it.
progressed. There was not a big progression.
See, this is what I'm going to do. And I owe it to the fans. I am going to do this. I'm going to show you the progression, and y'all might say these little tiny little spurts don't mean jack, but I can assure you that it's going to show up. It's absolutely going to show up on film this year. I'm just telling you.
We hope so. But I'm saying last year we didn't really see it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see the progression last year.
And I'm
If
not
he
the
played
only
like
one.
Jordan Love, I sit here and be like, oh, by all means, right? Like, or if he sit
Oh,
here
there you
and
go.
play
Jordan
like
Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years, bro.
Now that's a
He
quarterback
also
who
had the
progressed
physical
throughout
tools,
the season. Yeah.
He started.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Turf. He started shitty. Look how Jordan Love played against us.
He did.
And then look
Yeah,
how he
it was
ended the
shitty.
season, bro.
No, I
That's
agree.
progression.
I agree.
That's
I
progression.
agree.
That's
What AOC
progression.
did was not progression, bro. That's
AOC
just
looked like
maintain.
AOC looked worse than trash his first few games. He looked worse than trash.
And then
And I'm
didn't
just
progress
telling
and
you,
make the didn't do
I'm
anything.
telling you, he started making strides here and there. You'll see it on the film. That's all. You'll see it on the film.
Okay.
You'll see it on the
Before
film.
we continue, because I did want to get to this motherfucking topic. We're gonna continue all night, but just look.
All night.
Yeah, with this one we can.
No, we're
Oh
not
my
doing
God.
all night. I'm just telling you all night. I see this, y'all.
Hey man,
Chris got to get to the bar, y'all. Let him
I gotta
be.
watch
Let him live.
BMF and stuff, man. I can't be on here with y'all all night, man.
hey, look, I'm gonna be honest, right? I saw BMF and then I saw that bootleg ass Tupac on
I
there.
know.
I was out. That was
He
good.
said, I'm out.
Dang, bro.
Oh man.
I
love it.
Fellas, with the possibility of QBs going in the top 4 picks, Vikes might like JJ. Mac at 4. That gives the Chargers Marvin Jr. if it happens. Does that warm y'all up to the idea of picking a
No.
quarterback? No, it's
No.
not.
No.
You don't do nothing to. I mean, that cornerback can get in the league and still get his ass cooked.
Middle one.
Marvin Harrison Jr. So at the end of the day, bro, I don't know. It don't give me that thing. What about y'all?
Marvin Harrison Jr. is the number 1 pick in just period.
Yeah.
He's the surefire pick. I don't know anybody else that's betting money that any of these people are going to do better than him in the NFL.
Yeah, if I agree with you.
Bet me on that. If anybody wants to bet me on that,
Yeah.
I am your ticket. Come.
If this league wasn't so
It depends on where
quarterback
it
driven, I would see Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison going number 1 on pure talent alone. Yeah, like, but if
I'm
this
saying-
league wasn't so quarterback driven, I would think
Right.
Harrison would be number 1 without question. Yeah.
I agree.
What if we went tackle in round 1, guard in round 2? How would y'all feel?
I love it.
Guard. I don't know enough about the guards to say
Yeah,
he's a second round pick though.
Yeah, if it's a guard that's
Yeah.
worthy of that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
you
at
gotta be
2.
worthy of
I
that.
think you start looking at 3 going
Mhm.
down for that for guards. I think
Yeah.
because with 2, you don't know who's gonna be there. You are like at 2, anybody could slip, and then you
Right.
might as well grab something. Like if my boy Newton is there in the second round, boy, oh dear God, pick that man with a hate. A
I
hate.
know. Yeah.
Oh, that's the big boy you like, huh, Newton?
Yeah, bro, Newton is real. I like him better than Murphy. That's just my.
I
opinion.
would take Newton in a heartbeat. If he's there at 13, I think that you have to do it.
You're not big on Newton, right, Chris?
I like Murphy better.
I like
You like-
Murphy too.
I think for our D line, Murphy might fit because we don't
Yeah.
need him to be dynamic. I put it like
Because
that.
we have dynamic people. See, that
Yeah.
part I do agree with. I agree with
It
that.
might feel a little better.
That's why I was
What?
thinking, right? Thinking Sweat because of a big, just immovable guy that allows everybody else around him to just cause havoc.
Oh yeah.
Hey, y'all
yeah.
keep-
Like, have you seen?
Comments.
Y'all looked at Aaron Donald. You know how he retired and shit. Have y'all seen like the highlights where 3 fucking people were blocking that dude at one time? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I want a D tackle like that.
I agree. I agree. I
You
agree.
take up 3 motherfuckers alone? Like, come on, man. That was fucking crazy.
I think Sweat does that. He's a
Yeah.
massive dude. He's a massive dude. And
No, Sweat's massive. I like him.
Rick Clemson and oh boy on the other side, man, and even possibly with the 4-man front. I don't see how anybody defends that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Sweat, Crosby,
Very
Colts,
Very nasty.
And Tyree, that's nasty.
Now I'll tell you right now, Bruce, Turf is not the biggest Drake May fan. I don't know why he don't like Drake May.
He calls him the Mitch Trubisky of the draft.
He's cooking this man, bro. I
You just said why. What did Mitch Trubisky do that's identical to Drake May? He had 1 year in a division that really didn't matter much, and he panned out.
But hold up.
This ain't the first thing
Before
I've
we
heard
say
about
the
Drake.
ACC don't matter, I remember people saying when Florida State got left out that the ACC was good.
I never said that. I said that. I never said that. What I said is that Florida State deserved to be in it based on their merit, what they did, and the only reason they weren't was because they had no quarterback. I never said Florida State.
I'll come back to you on this, Turf. This ain't the first year I've heard of Drake May. I'll put it like that. I was hearing about him.
No, I heard about him from last year.
Oh yeah. Everyone was saying that him and Caleb was going to be 1 and 2.
this ain't the
last
first
year.
year.
Nobody was talking about Trubisky. Nobody was talking about Trubisky when he came out.
Not
no.
the year before. Not the year
Not
before.
like this dude.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
like
see.
2.5 years in the making. Like this,
We'll see.
In
I'm
fact,
just letting you out. He was
in
a
fact,
sophomore, right? He came out as a sophomore, right?
Who?
Drake May.
He's coming out.
As a
Junior.
He had 1 year. He played 1 year at North Carolina, right?
No,
Or
he
not-
played like
This is his second.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, so he played 2. Oh,
He played
He
two.
okay,
took- he
that's
took Sam
better,
Howell's
but even
spot.
still,
The
took
knock
Sam
on
Howell's
Drake
spot.
was that this past season wasn't as big a season as
There
his
you
first
go. Wasn't as
season.
good as last year.
That's the knock on him. The same year that Caleb went off, Drake May
Right.
went off also.
Went off.
So that's why
Right.
this year they were 1 and 2. But this past year, Drake May kind of took a little step back a little bit. Like what happened?
Right.
People said it was the coordinator, there wasn't enough, whatever. But yeah,
I like him. I do.
I like Drake, man. Yeah.
We better get Xavier Worthy.
Oh.
That's all right.
That's my next question.
Al Davis, is that you?
If Al Davis was here, that would be our number 13 pick right there.
We would all know. Nobody would even be arguing.
I
We'd
told
be
you.
taking unders and overs.
I told you. I bet OG Raider 805. I bet money. I will bet money.
Nah. I'll bet
I will
money
bet
too.
money this man does
I'm
not go in the top
Huckleberry.
10.
I'm ready to bet that. He ain't going no top 10.
If
He
the
ain't
Donkeys
I'll
want to
bet
make certain we don't get one, they can take Rattler. The Broncos QB room is straight trash. I hope they do that.
Well, they have to take a
In the
quarterback.
first
They don't have
round?
a choice.
That is stupid. If they
They'll
did
take
that.
JJ before Rattler.
Yeah, that's a fact. I get
I
it.
agree.
Oh no, they'll take JJ. I think they're the ones looking at Bo Nix, right?
Yeah, they are looking at Bo Nix.
They're the ones looking at Bo Nix.
Yeah, I love that because that's a huge mistake. I love that. I think he's worse than May. Yeah, I think that.
Look,
is-
I'm gonna be
Totally.
honest. We're gonna bring it up, and we're gonna talk about it right here. Hondo said AP don't care if he sells the farm, and he wants his guy.
I
He
know.
don't care what we think his fans. I won't let it die. Damn it, I won't. not until the draft, and not until the draft comes, bro. I still think there's a chance. I won't let it die.
No.
Bro. There's a chance.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I
I
think
mean, look.
it's a lot more dead now
You know how
because of what
expensive that's
Chicago
gonna be?
did.
Yes,
But yeah.
You know how
I know.
expensive that's going to be now?
and I'm ready to gamble.
It is
I'm
hard.
ready to gamble.
You better keep that same energy when we go to Vegas in a casino.
Look.
You better
You don't go to the casino expecting not to make or lose no money. You expect some money.
You don't go to break even. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
you go to the casino, you don't expect like you're not.
I agree. I
Hey,
agree.
look,
You can't be mad if you lose.
You know, bro,
When you go to the casino, you can't be mad.
Look,
Yeah.
you feel me? I go to the casino, I got nuts in hand. Whatever fucking happens at that fucking point. You feel what I'm
You're
saying?
like, you see this stack? This shit's either growing or disappearing. One or the other. That's the mentality you go in there with. Yeah.
That price is going to be something so ridiculous.
It is.
It will have too many holes, man. Like
It is.
Like
Well, that-
y'all not talking about the O line, man. Like
No.
if we draft him, we're not gonna have no O line.
Yeah.
How you
No, that's
know?
true.
What do you mean? How I know? How we gonna get him? We gonna wash dishes? Like what we doing?
You can't
Wait,
find a
wait,
guard in
wait.
the first round, Chris.
So
Man,
I'm just saying. It's impossible to find a starting guard in the fourth round.
maybe, but then again, you like Thayer Mumford more than me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
once again,
one.
I will say, I did say, okay, I can't be naive and be like,
I
all
gotta
right,
move y'all up next to each other. For that.
yeah, I don't think he's gonna work, right? But I'm not saying.
Wait. You said what? You don't think who's gonna work? You don't think Thayer Memphis?
I think that Thayer is gonna work. I don't automatically, but I do have faith though. I do have faith, right? Because I saw him play left and right tackle, bro, and he played it well.
No, he did do he exceeded expectations when he came at left tackle.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, if I could see
he did pretty well
left tackle at the rate he was playing it at, right? I know. And when he got in at right tackle, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I felt like our run game got better when he was at right tackle. Because he has a certain
he was mean with it. I agree with that.
Like, I like him, bro. I think he got that nasty to him.
I agree with that.
Go get one of them, man. Go get one of them tackles at 13 and let's rock, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I get that though.
I like Jaden. The idea of Jaden is amazing. The idea he knows AP is such a great story. It touches my heart. But no, I don't want to have to reach in my wallet and give you everything for the next 20 years, bro. All right.
So, say Rundown said there's that one guard is still available. What's his name?
Got Violator in the building. Salute.
Dalton Reisner.
Why? Okay, so say we signed Dalton Reisner. We signed him, Chris, right? Before the draft. So now going into the draft, we have him, Mumford. Would you still be mad if we did the trade and lost those first 2 picks?
Wait, say it again. So okay, we
already
got Dalton Wagner and what else?
You got Reisner. No, you put Reisner at the right guard.
At the right guard.
He was already
Mumford at the right tackle, right?
Mumford at right tackle. Wagner as your depth at tackle. You know what I'm saying? If he's good, you might have to fuck around. That's right.
So we signed the guard in the free agency.
I'm sorry. I'm not trading up, man. I'm sorry, man. 10 toes down. I'm not
money don't make the bed, man.
If we miss out on Fuaga because we drafted a quarterback up in the draft, okay, fuck it. We can hopefully build later on. But that's the only one, the only for Jaden. If we move up and get fucking JJ McCarthy, oh my fucking god!
If that
happens, I'm letting y'all know. If that happens, I'm leaving Detroit that night.
I'll be right behind you, Doc.
I swear to God. I booked the room until Saturday. If we trade up and go get Jaden, I'm going home that night.
I agree. I'm with you on that.
Say this, right? Because I do want to. I know you going along the lines, Chris, is saying I don't want to give up all that capital, right? But see me, right? This is probably where it goes, the difference of opinion. I'm automatically on that train. Like, we get that. Imagine if this shit works. Oh my God, bro!
I love it. I mean,
if it works, that's like you just put $10 in. You look back one day and you got a fucking million in there. You're like, oh my God, bro! What did I invest?
If that works, dude, it goes back to the casino thing. You put in your first 20 and you hit that jackpot on that first 20.
Oh. And AP, right?
If it doesn't work, I get it.
I love the casino shit because AP playing with house money right now. He basically gambling with his shit, right? 100%. He's gambling. So, like Turf always says, and I'll go to Turf. I'll give Turf his credit. If I'm going to gamble,
money though. Hold on.
But if I'm going to gamble, I'm going to gamble on the motherfucker that I know, bro. Like
exactly.
Now the house money thing is kind of over. Now it's a job on the line.
Right. And I put it to you like this too, Chris. Just for example, say I got an ESPN deal. Them motherfuckers look at me like you get 3 co-hosts. Who the fuck you think I'm gonna pick, bro? Because I know you motherfuckers, bro. Like, why else? You think I'm gonna go somewhere else that I don't know, bro? I know what y'all gonna do. So let's rock, bro. Let's rock. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that one. I like that one.
You just look at each other like that.
Hey man, he just used that to try to play with our heart, man. Don't let him fool you, dog. Try to play with our emotions and add us in there like he gonna bring us. Nah, man. I don't care, man.
Come on, man. You know what time it is. Man. That's what he doing. Penix beating the stash and double chin. Wait, which one's double chin?
That's AOC. Wait. AOC does not look like
Farva.
Yeah, he does not.
Like Farva from Super Troopers. Yeah.
You think he does, or you think he doesn't?
He does not. He does not.
He doesn't look the part. But hey, sometimes it's like that. Like I was watching the game earlier with the Mavericks, man. My man, Luka. Luka don't look like he should play in any sport. Luka be out there balling.
He look like he's slow.
He be out there balling.
He out there.
Joker's the same way. When I first saw
the same way, man.
I was like, "Who's this dude?" And then now you see him like, "Damn!"
Out there putting their work, fellas. Out there putting their work.
I honestly don't care what he looks like as long as he can ball.
Right.
That's all. I don't give a fuck if he's a square.
Right.
I don't care if he balls. He balls. That's all I care about.
If he balls, he balls.
The thing is, like, don't think I dislike AOC because I don't dislike him. Like, honestly, if we have to go to war with him, I'm a supporter. Just like I supported Russell, Pryor, Andrew Walter, like all them like Kerry Collins. Like I supported Jimmy G. I supported all them fools, man. So
shame really that we had to support that. Really,
yeah. So it's like I'm gonna support them, but it's just in my mind, I just don't see it, man.
Right.
No, it's a real shame, bro. It's a real shame.
No, that's true. I don't hate AOC. I hate him in Madden. That's about it. In real life, I
never play with him in Madden. I hate Jimmy G in Madden too, man.
Yeah, Rundown gave me a torture whooping with that. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that again. That won't happen no more.
Hey, me and Rundown be having battles, man. Either I smash him or he smash me.
I don't know what the fuck is going on when I play Chris. I gotta get Leo in one time, bro. When I play Chris,
I gotta add you.
It's bad, bro. Every time I play, we going back and forth.
I can't beat Chris with anybody except the Raiders. If I'm the Raiders, I don't win.
For real? That's crazy.
That is.
Yeah.
We got a decent squad though on Madden. Real tough.
Not a quarterback.
Not quarterback.
Ski is on your train. Ski is on.
I know. Shout out to Ski, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I'm going to do it. I will, and I hope y'all all hold me accountable.
And I hope he does.
I'm going to. No, what I mean is, I'm going to show his progression, and y'all not going to like it. I'm telling you.
Why won't we? Turf. See, you got to stop that.
Y'all are going to think that it's not big, and I'm going to show you this year why it's going to be big after the fact. See, I can't show you until after he's, you know what I'm saying, entertained.
Right. You can't say
but it ain't gonna make me mad.
We want him to progress.
No. What I mean is by when I tell y'all these are the small gains that he got, y'all are gonna be like, miss me with that. And what I'm trying to say though is those small gains are going to be way larger than you think once he hits the field this year. You know what I'm saying? Because not only has he worked on his mobility, his ability to move, be elusive, he's also been in with gets before everybody else. I'm telling y'all, I think it does. There is something to having to jump on somebody mentally. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Bottom line, you come in equal. If I got the playbook 2 weeks before you, you're toast. So I'm just, it's just what I see.
So
and again, yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Okay. And I respect that. So you think that AOC is going to have the upper hand because he got the playbook first, but think about someone like Gardner, who is a veteran in the league
and has been dealing with this for the last 4 weeks. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think he'll still be able to easily, like by minicamp. Wait, can all quarterbacks go to minicamp, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's by minicamp. I think Gardner will be
catch up
past AOC.
And this is what I'm saying. I don't see it, and that's why I tell you, if Gardner Minshew passes AOC, it's time for AOC to leave. I'm being, I mean, he's worse than third string because he's not going to be able to beat out.
Man, I'm not a big Gardner fan, but one thing about him, he got that that Baker Mayfield scrappiness to him. He ain't going to lay down and give him that spot, man.
Chris, you want to know what's funny? Guess who was a Gardner Minshew fan? And I'm going to find that too. That's what I've been telling you. I was the one that brought up Gardner Minshew. Like, yo, that dude is all right. And everybody was like, you tripping, Turf. And I'm telling y'all, he was all right. He's played for 4 different teams now. And look what he did without a running back and with one wide receiver at the That's it.
They had Jonathan Taylor, but he was hurt.
He was hurt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was hurt. So
he's
had one receiver.
Like I say, I don't want him starting. Like I don't think he's like a starting material guy for the whole season, but I think he's a good backup. And I just like he'll push. He'll push the quarterback room because he's not gonna be cool with just holding the clipboard. He will if he has to, and he'll do it well, and he'll help bring up the youngins. but he's gonna come in to try to take your head off in practice. Like he's gonna try to win them reps, man. Like if you don't want to work hard, I'm gonna work hard. Let's go.
He coming to win. He coming to be the starter. He's not coming to play around.
I like that.
And I like that because that should push AOC to get even better.
Right. No,
and not be content with like, this is my team, I'm the starter.
Somebody said exactly that. They said AOC needs competition, and I think that is why he is the perfect part of competition. You said it. He's scrappy. He's coming in. He's a veteran. He's going to make that man play.
He will.
Because that's what our previous quarterback lacked. And then when we got Mariota, it was like, oh shit, I need a fucking step. I need to get on this shit. And it worked.
Right.
That's what I hope it does for AOC too. Yeah.
I think it will 100%. I really do.
Yeah, Chris got so offended he had to leave. Out, man. He got offended. That boy, he ain't like the conversation.
Yeah.
There he is. There he
My
is.
bad, y'all.
You got offended, dog? I heard you got offended and left.
I pushed the wrong button. I was trying to look at another tab.
He had the timer on. Oh yeah, that's an hour. Fuck that. I'm gonna
an hour.
Hey,
that's not BMF started or something.
Put this up, man, because I want to talk about this before we do end up, having to get out of here. I do want to put this up. Right, we talk about fans, and we talk about when players leave. Okay, so this is because I saw Chris talking with Spicy on Wednesday about JJ and everything, and how certain fans felt a way about that. So my question would be for y'all in the chat, and then we're gonna go to them. How should we act when players leave? Right, like when players do leave to go to other teams, should we understand it, or should we? Or is it right to have some emotion behind it? What do you think, Chris?
So I'm all for the whole once a Raider, always a Raider thing. But again, I think if we're going to say that, it got to be, we got to mean it, because there's so much hate. And even, with the whole Carr thing, like everyone knows I was ready for Carr to move on. But I never hated Carr. Even when he left, it's more or less I didn't like those Carr fans that liked him more than the team. So that's kind of like when I would get into it with them. But honestly, I have no issue with Carr. Just like, hey, I still want Darren Waller to do well. When Charles Woodson left to go to the Packers, I wanted him to do well. I want JJ to do well. Like I want all them guys to do a good job, man. But like people like AP or AB and Antonio Brown, I don't count him as a Raider because he never really played. Like cats like him, or even like Randy Moss, who kind of like trash talked us afterwards. Yeah, forget them. But I think everyone like Hunter Renfrow, like I think we got to give him love, man. That's kind of where I'm at.
100%.
I agree. I will say this before Turf goes, and then we're gonna have a discussion about it, right? Yeah, we got to give Hunter Renfrow love and all these guys love, but then it's like sometimes the players act like, right, like they're getting done so dirty, so egregious. And at the end of the day, sometimes, some moves I understand. Like I said with Turf on Thursday, Hunter didn't have a good end of his Raider career. That still went on there, was like, hey, I appreciate the fans, man. I appreciate all y'all. Like I said, we all grown ass men, but at the end of the day, bro, 5 years is 5 years. And we know, how this fan base get. But at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about that after. But Turf, where are you at? As far as how should we feel when players leave? Should we understand it like it's a business, or is it understandable to have emotion behind it?
Look, I'm really gonna give y'all some insight on this. Y'all know I'm of age, right? Rundown reminds you of that every week. So yeah, I for a long time, right, have been more so along the player side since the beginning, right? I started out liking the player, started out liking players, right? Started out liking teams, groups, that loyalty like we all talk about, right? But I have to be honest and upfront. I was never looking at it from a GM's perspective. I was never looking at it from how can I have a Mike Tomlin career as opposed to the last 20 we've had. And when you're looking at it from that different mindset and that different perspective, these players, as we've all said, and I wish them well. I love them, but at the same time, bro, next man up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be here based on what we got going on, and I know what we need to do as a team financially, mentally, I wish you luck. But there's no more hard feelings and emotional sides to this for Turk. I've been too emotional over the last 48 years. And it took a lot of people of age, right? That really could give me some insight on how I was viewing these things. And it's very different. It's very, very different when you got that hat on. So I just suggest people really, really look at it as if it was your bank account. I know this cap may be $255 million, but look at your $2,555 in the bank, and then go get those players and see how you feel.
Right.
Right. Because I mean, for Mark, you know, you gotta look at it different, bro. I mean, it's people at the end of the day, because you in a people business. But at the end of the day, I am investing my money, so
100%.
I gotta get bang for my buck at the end of the day. But Leo, I know, you know, you be going at it with certain fans, man. I mean, where do you feel about us and how we should feel when players leave?
You know what? I think each fan is entitled to feel how they want to, because you get invested emotionally, your view, however you want to see it, things of that nature. But my whole thing is like with JJ, like, oh, well, why is he talking shit back? Well, because people are on social media talking shit to him about not being loyal. I can't remember what coach it was or what GM said it, but why these players should stay off social media for that fucking reason, you know, so that they don't get all into it with fans about why they left and why they didn't. Like, I wanted JJ to stay. Was I sad to see him leave? Yeah, but I get it's a business. I've been a fan long enough to see some of my favorite players leave. Sometimes they came back. That's part of the business. I think Turf made a good point about seeing it from a GM's point of view, but most fans don't see that. You know, I think most fans just get so emotionally attached into, you should be about the team, you should be about the shield, because that's what Raider fans are, that they don't get. This is the business ultimately to these players. And if they decide to go somewhere else because the money is better, then that's on them. But to go in there and say, oh, you never wanted to be here anyway, like, bro, this dude was here on his last contract season and had a hell of a fucking year. You know, all of a sudden, everybody was Josh Jacobs fans again. Like, bro, you were talking shit about him 2 years ago about how he was always hurt. Now he's your favorite player. Like, no, it's one of those of what have you done for me type shit. And you're all entitled to feel the way you want to, but also be real. Like with Renfro, people swear that losing Renfro was like losing Randy Moss. Like, bro, it was just Renfro. Like, he had one good year, and I like him, third in Renfro, but it's not like we lost fucking a legend wide receiver. Like, I'll miss you, peace out. I thought last year he should have been gone. You know? And I like him. But team-wise, I think he was just hurting us more than anything.
Yeah. So I completely agree. This is great. Turf getting heated. I completely
how we get down, fellas. They don't know how we get down.
I think
if y'all saw our group chat, this ain't nothing.
This ain't nothing compared to group chats.
Oh no.
I think fans be tripping, especially Raider fans, bro. Like, you know, get so damn emotional. But you know, I've started to look at things a little more objectively as well. Like, all right, I understand certain things as far as when players leave or when the team decides not to sign certain people. Now, there were times like, let's say the Khalil Mack trade. I didn't understand it, right? I was like, bro, why the fuck are we doing this? But, you know, as far as, let's put it to example, JJ. As far as JJ, I know it's back and forth, but I understand why they don't bring him back. I do understand it. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, I get he took a different type of contract with the Packers, but at the end of the day, I had a feeling they wasn't gonna go above 12. It's like, bro, we can't go above 12 because we had too many holes. And now we talking about, I mean, just all the shit we just talked about on this chat alone, right? Like O-line still, right? You know, cornerback still. And then you would say I would probably upgrade other positions before I would decide to bring him back.
Linebacker. We still need a linebacker, gentlemen. We still need a linebacker. Real talk.
Yeah. To a degree, like I would say I would upgrade shit before I was like, okay, bro, I'm gonna bring him back. You know, so I think if it's a decision to make the overall team better, I think like we got to understand that. But sometimes as fans, bro, like we get caught up in the emotion of it and we make it feel like, that's our dude, this is our guy type shit. But sometimes, right? Yeah. I think we got to understand this. And I think I said this with Turk. They don't look at it like that sometimes. Like the players don't look at us as fans and like, bro, like for example, Max is a motherfucker that looks at us and he's like, I fucking love the
correct.
Fans. I love the nation. You can feel that. I never got that with JJ. I don't care what most people tell me, bro. I never got that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm hurt. This might hurt a lot of people's feelings, man. But I'm gonna let y'all know, man. There is a very high percentage of people that play in the NFL specifically for the money, and they could care less about winning or losing. And that is even on championship teams.
No, for sure.
There's always one. There's always one.
Real quick, I'm gonna push back at that. Let's ask the Niners if that's true. Let's ask the Niners if that's true. Comparing Jordan Love to AOC, who has been in the league for a few years, but guess what? Jordan Love barely played, and he started off shitty. Look how he looked against us. Once again, bro, he looked terrible against us. That was not the same quarterback.
It took a second for him to acclimate.
That was not the same quarterback, bro. Like,
I know. No, the one I saw in the playoffs was not the one that played against us.
Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, and you can argue, he started kind of how AOC kind of started, low key. He was throwing picks and shit, and he had meat to end our game. He looks terrible, but talent prevails, bro. At the end of the day, talent prevails, bro. I think, let me go down to some of these newer comments where everybody talking about, man, Wolf. I might take it.
What was it?
Still though. Chili, what's the deal, man? What's the deal? We got to shout out War, man. War.
Absolutely, War in the building.
I'm waiting for the comment, man. I'm waiting for the one comment that he gonna put up. Yeah. Hey, you muted, Chris. You muted.
Oh no, he always got that one comment that gets us going.
Get us just riled up. War knows how to do that easy.
Yep. Sienna agrees. I absolutely agree. Each fan has the right to react how they need to.
They do.
Yeah.
100% correct.
So but real quick, man.
You're gonna get clapped back though.
See, my thing with the whole, like, I understand fans how we can get upset about a Josh Jacobs and stuff, but I always try to put myself in their position as well because, like, I think that Josh loves the Raiders. I truly think he does. Like, I think. Ultimately, he did not want to leave. Ultimately, I don't think he did. I think when he got that tag, and I think he wanted to really, continue his career with Max. But I think at a point, man, it's like you start feeling some disrespect at some point. And again, like you can't tell someone to not go test the market to see what their value is, and they tell you what their value is. And you still don't want to honor that. Like it's different. Like everyone says he's getting overpaid, but you're only worth what your value is. You're only worth what someone will pay you. So how can another team want to pay me this? And then I say more than likely, I bet it happened. Like, hey, this is what they're offering me. Can you guys match it or at least get close to it? Unfortunately, we can't. Well, sorry about that.
Bro.
I mean, you can't get mad for Josh for wanting his value.
But I will.
No, I don't.
Push back and say this, though, Chris. I'll push back and say this. If I'm not mistaken, I heard somewhere along the line Josh Jacobs say, "Oh yeah, I would take a pay cut if AP was
he said he'd take a friendly deal."
Did he say that, or was that an insider?
No, he said that.
No, that was Josh. That was Josh.
That's like there's
I need that clip.
There's an interview, a clip with him saying that.
So that's my thing, right? Cool, we can say all that. But if you said you shouldn't have said that shit, that you just fucked off your negotiation from there. So when I come to you, right, and I'm like, hey, I think I can only stretch 10, brother. Oh, but I want 12. I play that shit on Al's projector. Hey, guess what? You said you would take a pay cut if AP was like a coach. What happened?
He said on Al's projector.
No, Rundown is right, bro, because that's the harsh reality. Because now, to be honest, when I look at what transpired upon this, it kind of I can't wait to rip this down. Be honest, I'm leaving it up here for a reason. But honestly,
That's the difference.
Well,
Wow.
Send it to me then, Turf.
He
Send it to me.
took 12 million. He took 12 million guaranteed with no future. We would have gave him that. See, the difference between what Rundown said when it came to that 10 to 12, we would have been way cool with giving him that 12 guaranteed as long as
How do you know that though?
How? Because that is a team-friendly deal.
How do you know the Raiders offered him that 12?
We don't.
What I'm saying is there's no way that he'd take that in the same deal, right? That's my point. You're saying how? I'm saying how because he probably wouldn't take the same deal with us, but then went and did it with them. Because
How do you know that though?
Because
You're
we
just
gave him
assuming.
12 last year. We gave him 12 last year with the free with the tag. Why
With
wouldn't
the
we
tag.
give him
And
this
they
year?
didn't tag him
That's
this year. Right?
If he's going to give them the ability to say, you know what, next year really is
He
up
did
for
give him
grabs.
that. To Turf's point, he did give him that ability.
You may not be here next year, so just because we said we giving you $48 million, it may only turn out to be 12 and you out on the street.
Based on
Don't
JJ's
get hurt.
contract, it is
Don't
a
get
one-year
hurt.
contract. So he's right
Don't
about
get
that.
hurt. Don't not play more than 90% of your games because guess what? That $48 million we promised you.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Does he have injury clause in his contract? Does he have incentives in his shit? I think he has incentives in his shit. If he has any injury incentive, he's fucked. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He's not. He's already injured anyways. That's the whole problem. He ran
No,
the
he's
ball.
not. Man, no, he's
He ran
not.
the ball 340 times that previous season.
But he's always injured. How do you
He's
do
not
that?
always
He's always
injured, man. We gotta
That
stop.
was his only season that he wasn't
injured.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is he's
That's his
now
only season he
about
wasn't
to
hurt.
have those problems because he was overused that year. That's what he should be pissed off at. The fact that they forced him to run the ball 340 times to be the goddamn guy that led the league. That didn't make no sense. We had running backs to help out, but they did it for whatever reason.
So I know Chris and Leo sometimes don't agree, but it is true, bro. Like he's only played a full season once. It's true. He's only played a full season once.
Averages 15 games per season, man. Like, what are
But
we?
if it's 15 in the first 15 and we need him in the
Exactly.
playoffs, we're not gonna have him in the
First
playoffs.
2 years ago, not the last two.
Well, what if those games he missed were just the first two in the
They were
season?
running
Then you
backs,
have him
bro.
to
We
run.
know the running backs fall off at the end of their life, bro. They
We're
fall
all Raider
off, bro.
fans. We know he didn't miss that beginning of the season. We know he started missing games when it come down. When we
You're
get to that
basing it
night.
off last year.
No,
Yeah.
that
Before
ain't
that,
But okay, like I said, the year when he led the league was his only healthy year. The year before that, when it come to that 8th, 9th, 10th game, he's out for 2 games. His rookie year, same shit. It's happened every year except the year he led the league in rushing.
Right.
so now being hurt 1-2 games makes you injury prone.
That's
What
what
the
I'm
hell does
saying.
it make you?
That's what I'm saying.
What does it make
That's
you?
what
What
I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna say
man.
is that I don't see him being less injury prone in the future. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, which top running back is not injury prone to you guys?
None
You
of
said
them
it's
are.
not
None of them are not
injury-prone.
injury
Yeah,
prone. None of them are.
McCaffrey missed games.
So
He's my
In the
fantasy
last
running
2
back.
years?
He missed
In the last
games.
2 years, I need to see how many games.
are you
Josh-
telling me? Wait, okay, hold on. So you're telling me Christian McCaffrey is not injury prone, but Josh Jacobs is. I
Hold on,
need a
hold
yes
on.
or
He's looking it
no,
up.
and that's
If
it.
you're
I'm not
just
saying
yes or no,
Looking it up.
missing games,
Derrick
what does it make?
Henry. Derrick Henry missed
If it
games.
consistently, if you
Run
consistently
down, you
miss,
got
okay,
it.
because look, I put it like this. I call out hella players on this team as well. I call out hella players on this team as well for being injury prone, bro. Hella players. I'd be damned if I can get on Diablo or Nate Hobbs, and I can't say that fucking Josh Jacobs
Right.
isn't injury prone either.
I
Because
just
he
want
is.
when Chris said you got it, that means Chris.
You know who was a Raider running back that we liked and was injury prone? Darren McFadden.
Wow, Turk.
That was an injury prone running back.
Was the dude.
That was different.
And he was hurt. all
That's
the time.
not to say that
was
JJ
hurt.
was like that was nah, bro.
No.
But
So real talk. I'm gonna keep it 100. Rundown. I don't agree that he was injury prone, but what I do agree with is the fact that he is going to be injury prone. I mean, you can't run the ball for 340 times, almost 100 more than everybody else, and
Okay,
think you
I
about to just
understand
be have longevity. It
I
don't
understand
work
you say
that
you
way.
don't agree, right? But if
Mhm.
you look at this, what the hell does that make you? Look at this comment.
That's a game here, a game there. Like,
so what does that make
this
you,
is
bro?
football, man. This is football.
You gonna miss games, bro.
Besides Max Crosby
You're
or
gonna
somebody,
miss games, bro.
yeah, besides like Max
Yeah.
Crosby or like Joe Thomas, like them dudes just don't miss games. Besides that, everyone misses games every year.
Bro, even when Crosby played, he was played on limited amount of plays
Everybody plays
for his
hurt.
own fucking
We
reason,
acting
you know?
like
Everybody plays hurt.
a physical game, man. And that's
Everybody plays hurt.
But see, this is my thing though. I
Like,
always
naming all
bring this
them
up to
years,
say this. No,
man.
I always bring this up to say this. If you're Tom Telesco, I don't know this motherfucker from Timbuktu. At the end of the day, bro, like I
That
see
was
this.
somebody I can count on.
But AP does.
But obviously, it didn't influence it enough to keep him, did it? Because if Tom Telesco seen this shit and he was like, "Well, hey, bro, this is what I see."
Okay.
So should we be mad? Should we be mad at AP for not fighting more for him?
So for the record, Zeus is going to play every game this year. No. Okay, I want to make sure.
If Zeus plays every game this year,
Is that
I
your
don't wanna hear shit about
expectation?
Josh. How about that? That's the
Is that you guys' expectations that he's going to play every game?
I
If
think he
Zeus
will.
plays every game,
I think he
you
will.
can't tell me shit about Josh.
He'll be running back by committee.
The minute he misses the game, then what? The minute he misses the game, then what?
Like I said, I don't give a fuck about taking L's. I'll take an L. But you have to put it the same way too. If this man stays healthy the whole season, we're gonna look, well, how the hell can he do it?
Okay, he better.
And
Somebody
you know
clip
what?
this, man. He better stay healthy.
I'll clip it. I'll clip it as a short to keep starred in the channel for the whole season to remember.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
But
sure.
no, you talked about disrespect, Chris, as far as how JJ felt. To me, it's the running backs in general in the NFL feel that
Right now.
It doesn't
It's
just start
rare.
with JJ. They
Rare.
all feel disrespected once on pay, valued, you know. I think it
100%.
would have been worth it, the 12 million, honestly. Other people said we shouldn't pay a running back more than 10, right? 10, 11 was what they were saying, whatever. So, but then you see the contract that
You know what?
Barkley got, and if I'm JJ, Barkley got this, why can't y'all give me this? And he fucking went to Green Bay.
I
They
can't
did it
listen
to
to
themselves, bro. Running backs have done it to themselves. We got to understand that part too. Let's keep it 100%. Running
No,
backs.
I blame that dude from the
You know
Rams. What's his
why?
name? Gurley.
Oh, Gurley?
Gurley.
Yeah,
Doing
Gurley.
this.
Gurley.
Doing this.
Chris disqualified. I'm not listening to you, Chris. You wanted to keep Waller.
Yeah, he definitely needed to retire.
Hey, you know what?
I knew he
You're
was.
loyal,
that's
dog.
it.
You're loyal.
Let me let y'all know something. Real talk. I don't think Josh is gonna be good. I don't think he's gonna be healthy. I'm just telling you, bro. He did everything under the sun for that season. He led the league, and I think it took a lot out of him. And you're just never gonna see him the same. I think we got rid of him at the perfect timing. I'm just not, bro. You're talking to a running back, bro.
Here goes.
Yeah.
Here
I'm
goes.
just
Run down.
running back. Everybody thinks I hate running backs, and I'm a running back. Like, you know what I mean? No, real talk.
Yeah.
Because I talk about them as far as money is concerned, as far as, you know, the way they look, the running back by committee thing, right? I'm a running back, man. And again, that's why I can admit they did it to themselves. I never took who took themselves out of a game on this panel right here? Who said, "Oh, I'm coming out because I'm tired"? Because you knew if you came out, that dude behind you was about to get busy. You stayed in the game at all costs, and you actually cost your team instead of getting out like you should have because you were too tired. But guess what? That's what they value. That's loyalty. That's right. Playing that game when your knee gets drained, right? And you got, I don't know how many cc's of fluid out of your knee, but you play that next time. That is what they value. Availability is everything.
So you're telling me JJ never played injured?
They all play injured. That's a given. It's guaranteed. There's no healthy football player ever.
I think what Kirk is saying is true though. We did get this man, and we always talk about stats. After a running back, what is it, like 300 carries in a season? After a running back has like
that is brutal. That is brutal, bro. That's brutal.
And shout out to John for the super chat, man. Appreciate it.
Oh,
but it is,
shout out,
John.
you know.
I'm gonna address that when we get a second, but go ahead, run down.
No, but for sure, like once it is shown, once you give a running back over 300 carries in a season, some shit like that, they start going down after that. You know what I mean? And I think maybe the difference between Zeus and what Josh is, and maybe that's kind of where the Raiders fucked up on that. It's going to be running back by committee, bro. He going to have help. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to be running Zeus.
They didn't give JJ help when they were supposed
that
to.
was Josh McDaniels running him the fuck down.
Exactly, trying to save his ass. That's exactly what that was.
That's only 2 years, though. But that's only 2 years. He still had years before that where it was still all right. Like, keep this in mind. After the first rookie year, right, we liked Josh. But if I'm not mistaken, after that second year, we're as a Raider, as a fan base, we were like, it was iffy, bro. It wasn't like we loved Josh after that second year. I don't remember all types of love for Josh after his year 2.
He wasn't getting a lot. He may not have been getting a lot of yards, but he was getting a lot of touchdowns that year.
Yeah.
I forget which year. I'd have to look up his numbers, but
I think it was
that third year was the third year was what happened that third year? Because that first year, rookie year was cool.
The playoff year.
That third year was kind of shaky.
Yeah, the third year.
Because then that's when Josh McDaniels came in.
That's why.
And he had a good fourth year.
That's why.
But what I'm saying, but the first, from what I remember, Josh played well his rookie year.
Right.
I think he was out. He was out some games his rookie year, if I remember.
Yeah,
I think his second year, I think he almost played the whole thing.
But it was shaky that second year, though. It was shaky that second year. It wasn't as good as that.
I don't know. I think he started making a name for. Again, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I just remember just thinking about it.
Right. I don't think his rookie year was his second year.
I made that comment about Zeus ain't going to get paid like JJ. You want to know why, John? Because they're not going to be stupid enough to run him into the ground like JJ either. And there will be some leeway on both sides for everybody to understand. It is absolutely running back by committee because you ain't an every down back, Zeus. I'm sorry, you're just not.
But that helps my point though. Like I think if JJ knows, like, hey, I'm going to be the bell cow here. Why is it bad for him to want to get bell cow money?
But he wasn't going to do it
because we don't need to do it.
We are doing it running back by committee, bro. Like Telesco said that.
So, it's a new role, bro.
Right. So if Telesco said that, okay, let's just put it like this. I ask you this question. Say Telesco goes to JJ. He's like, hey, bro, we about to do this running back by committee, right? For that, I don't think that I should be paying you $12 million because we're not going to be running you into the fucking ground.
You get 200 carries, touches max.
And JJ looks, he says, no, I think I'm worth 12. Are you paying a running back? You're not, that's not your bell cow like that? I'm not.
Okay. No. Okay. I agree. I agree with you. You got it. So with that same logic, then you guys feel we're going to be more of a running team this year, right? Just more hard-nosed bully team, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys truly don't think we need to pay Adams anything then, right? Since we're not going to be using them that much. So we're going to be a run-heavy team first that you all just said.
No, not at all. I disagree because if you don't have somebody out there to scare people, yeah, you need top people at every position. That you just need top.
At what? At every position, even running back.
We're paying him quarterback money. So I need you guys to tell me that we don't need Adams making that money, and we're not going to pay him.
I argue to you that Devontae Adams is more important to the offense than JJ is.
I would agree. I absolutely would agree.
Do you think though?
I do. I actually
here.
I believe that.
But what I'm saying for what AP says he wants to do, though,
I understand that. But
you have to have a deep threat. You have to have a quick threat. You have to have somebody that's going.
I love that. I love that. I'm just trying to get what y'all think.
Yeah, you have to have a guy that puts fear in the back of your backfield as a defense.
But I also think that JJ plays a position you can replace with 3 people.
Yes,
you can replace JJ with literally 3 guys. Right? You know what I mean? Like his production with McDaniels, you can get that with 3 motherfuckers. You can.
That's what they do, and that's what they did, and that's what they were trying to do until he realized his job was on the line, and then he gave that.
He singularly had a great season.
Running back by committee. Name the last time the Patriots had 3 deadly running backs.
Yeah, but the Patriots had one of the best offensive lines when they did that.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
We talked the whole hour about how we need to upgrade the O-line.
That's irrelevant.
How is that irrelevant?
It's irrelevant to the fact that they have a running back by committee mentality and they run the ball.
But they have the O-line to do it. That's fine when you have the O-line to do it.
It's not going to matter. Well, you can't run the ball. You're definitely not passing. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what point you're trying to bring up, because if you can't run the ball, you're not passing. It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
I mean, let's keep it real.
Name the team that passes that don't run, and they actually.
No, you're right. No, you're right. No, but my point is, let's keep it real. Them boys up front wasn't really blocking for JJ either. You're a running back. We're all running backs here. We understand. Like, let's keep it real, man.
Is that man set his ass out, and everybody saw that and was like, "Yo, whatever." He ain't part of the team.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you my take on that.
I'm just saying.
I agree that the offensive
now
line
he sat out and he's not part of the team.
He sat out all the camp, bro. He sat out. So you
the one that was named the captain by the player.
You don't gel with your offensive lineman during training camp. You don't gel with you don't learn how to run with your offensive line, your fullback. Bro, that is the most invaluable time I've ever had in my career, being with my offensive lineman and my fullback and having that off-season time. That's where you mesh. That's where you get together and you actually create that bond to where somebody will go out there and break a leg for you. JJ just said, I'm cool with that. I want the bread.
See, this is where I will agree with Turf. And I kept saying it during the season, y'all. I know I kept saying it to y'all. He don't look right at the beginning of this season. I don't give a damn. Nobody tells me, bro. Run down, you're stupid. I don't give a fuck, bro. He didn't look right at the beginning of this season, bro. He didn't. He started to get his rhythm as the season went on. But as soon as he got his rhythm, guess what? He got hurt. He got his rhythm, and then he got hurt and missed the end of the season. So he never got a chance to really get his
when
rhythm.
we needed him most, he was hurt. When we needed him most, he was hurt.
And yes, I will admit the offensive line wasn't the greatest, but you're gonna be damned if you're gonna try to convince me that we had a bottom 5 O-line, bro. We did not have a bottom 5 O-line.
Nah, they were mid.
We had a top 10 line. We had a top 10. We had a top 10 line in the whole season.
I'm not saying it like that. They might be 14.
Thank you.
That's a fact. We had a top 10 offensive line. That's a fact by the stats.
PSF facts. I'm not saying
exactly. By the stats. That was a fact.
No.
And another fact is what you're looking at. 3.5.
If we had a top 10 O-line, why was AOC didn't have time to throw?
Woof. Put it. Wait. Don't you start that. Don't you start that shit. Because I saw somebody over there talking about, ALC had no O-line. Yeah.
Actually, we were mid. I'm cool with us being mid. We're not top 10.
But I'm just saying, like, we're not going to act like the O-line.
I think ALC was ALC, bro, like, a lot of his own problems.
He had time to throw.
I agree. I think that was ALC problems, but he worked them out towards the end of the year. Initially, it was terrible. It was atrocious.
It was not top 10.
It was. Well, I'm just telling you what the league thinks. The league, you can argue with the league on that one. I honestly don't mind that. I don't really want to argue our offensive line because
you being a running back, you could actually sit and tell me if you were to run behind that line, that was a top 10 line. No, don't look at the numbers. You was a running back, bro.
It depends on what running back you're talking about. I think Zeus averaged more than JJ did, right? I think Zeus averaged 3 yards a carry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Absolutely, I love my line. If I'm getting 4 yards behind my line, are you kidding me? I'm buying them Rolex.
And before we continue, I do want to say that yes, we did see Josh struggle with that O-line, but with that very same O-line, Zeus ended the game against the Chiefs. With that very same O-line, we saw Zeus play better in them 4 games than the stretch of the season that Josh kind of had. Now, Josh, like I said, he got his rhythm, but then
Josh
4
always
games
has big games against the Chiefs, man.
No, I agree. You're right about that, Chris. You're right about that. He does.
Come on, man.
But I'm saying still, we talking about the O-line like the O-line was trash, bro. Zeus
O-line was not trash.
I didn't say trash. I said mid.
Well, mid, right?
Okay, so mid means 15 to 16 out of 32 teams. How are you mad at that?
Zeus had.
You said top 10. That's why.
I didn't say top 10. That's what the league said. That's the facts of the league, homie. I didn't say that. I'm telling you.
You agree with it though. Everyone's here telling you. Even the chat said you're crazy. Top 10.
It's not that I agree with it. It's I don't mind it because it's exactly what you said. We are mid. Tell us 10. Tell us 15 or 16. I'm okay with any of those because it doesn't matter.
So
it doesn't matter. I should still be capable of getting 4 yards of carry with a mid offensive line as a decent running back. And tell me I'm wrong.
Man.
So I didn't look at the numbers for last year, but I know the numbers that when Josh had his best season, because everybody keeps throwing this PFF up there. So let's talk PFF if y'all want to talk PFF. So
I'm not throwing that up there. I'm just saying. But I'm saying
if we want to talk about PFF numbers, and Josh Jacobs had the highest PFF force missed tackles rate. So if we're talking about that, he's forcing people to miss tackles. So what I'm saying is his line is not. I mean those are like. You know what I'm saying? He's breaking these tackles from these linemen that are supposed to be blocked by our offensive linemen. Multiple games we see he's in the backfield. We see it.
I agree with that, but that was part of the play calling too. They were getting cute with these misdirections, pulling guards.
That was a whole nother fucking story.
Is part of the play. I agree.
He was sidestepping before anything, and I hated that with a passion.
And Getsy, I agree with this as well.
You're gonna be running downhill.
Getsy runs a zone offense.
Ain't none of that BS.
That's what Zeus do. You know what I mean? And
that's exactly what Zeus do.
And I want to point it like this as well. It's something to be said for the amount of shit we talked about Zamir White at the preseason and to how we talking about him now, bro. You know what I mean? It's a whole different.
Why were we talking about him though like that?
But I continuously said this too. Zeus ain't the type of running back that you can have with Josh, bro. They're similar styles. Zeus needs more carries, bro. He can't have like 10 carries, and you're not gonna see what Zeus can do, bro, because he's not that type of running back. Josh needs the same thing.
They both need 20. They both need 20.
Now, for example, you get a guy like Saquon. Saquon gets paid that money
because he gets
60 or 80 whenever. Josh don't do that. That's different.
This is where I think Abdullah comes into play for us. I think Abdullah actually will get some shine, and y'all gonna see a different Abdullah because he's actually gonna get the props as well as the reps he deserves in the right offense. I don't think y'all understand. We haven't had an offense.
We know that.
No, you don't, because y'all say that ALC is garbage, and he's just dismissed. This kid went through more.
Nobody's saying he's garbage, but we're also not saying he's this superstar who progressed.
I never said he was the future of the team. He be a superstar as that, right?
I'm not saying that. I'm cool with the committee thing. That's what I'm cool with.
It's the whole league. You have to be. That's the way to. Hey, the running backs did it to themselves by tapping themselves out, bro. That's just the bottom line. It's always going to be running back by committee moving forward. It's just what it is.
See, and I agree with this completely. I think that's how it has to be because Zeus is the type of running back, as we saw against the Chiefs. He gets better as the game progresses. That's the type of running back he is. He's not a home run hitter. He's not one of those. That's why we need another running back because we're missing that. We don't have a home run hitter.
We don't. We didn't have that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Josh got lucky on his home runs. No, that's real.
He got lucky?
I'm not
now he got lucky?
Wow. I'm not going to say lucky, but
he had no players. Oh, so now we're going to act like Josh Jacobs ran a 4.4 340?
Do you realize that 20 carries for 18 games is 360 carries?
Well, they play 17.
He had 360 carries?
No, okay, 17 games. It would be 340.
Listen to what I was
17 games. That's 340 carries.
Josh Jacobs did not run a 4.
That's some of the carries, right?
Josh Jacobs did not run a 4.34 440. Josh Jacobs would get walked on a regular basis in the NFL. He got lucky with home run hits of blitzes and single safeties and things that allowed him to run somebody over and literally walk into the end zone. All I'm trying to tell you is he's not by anywhere close the fastest running back in the league. And in fact, he's mid. He's going to be mid.
I think. Yeah, I don't think
let me show Josh Jacobs.
How do you say it, Chris? You got this? You got this, Turf?
Yeah. Just be like, Turf, you got this.
This is where I agree with you. Like,
he's a 640 dude. Y'all are killing. He's a full 640. He's a full 640.
I agree with this. Real running backs, and this is where I'm from too, need 25 plus carries, bro. You know what I mean? I think that's where Zeus is that type. He needs 20 plus. I think he needs 20 plus.
Bro, I beat Josh Jacobs in my 40 time. I'm just keeping it 100.
Fellas.
So 40 times is all that matters. Right, thank you. Fellas, man.
4-6.
Fellas, so
You're going full belt down, boy.
I am on full meltdown because I cracked the 4-6.
Everybody
doesn't matter. I'm just saying you can still hit 80 yarders without running a 4-3. You just gotta have some luck, bro. You gotta have some luck. So everybody, I that's my only one question before we leave this tonight. Y'all gonna tell me at a 4.6 40, it wasn't luck for him to hit 80 yards?
You say luck? No, it's not luck because for one, a 40-yard dash isn't always your true speed, man. Like Mahomes runs way faster than what his 40-yard speed is. Like Trey Tucker is way faster than what his 40-yard time is. Like, man.
I agree with that, but so is everybody else, and that's my point. So is everybody else. Those dudes running 4.3s are running 4.2.
There's game speed and track speed.
I agree 100%. And all I'm trying to say is when Josh hit those home runs, he had one dude to beat. He had everybody on angles. Yeah, it was a blitz. It was go find me a play where he was Marshall Faulk and ran up the middle of the field on the trap for 70-something yards with a 4.2 40 guy with the angle. Show me that and see where he scores. Just show it to me.
Nobody is saying he's Chris Johnson. Nobody's saying that. Like I don't. What are we talking about?
Nobody's saying he is.
His long runs. They came from a luck blitz plays where they had the right play called for the right defense to where he didn't have to outrun a dude that ran a 4.2 40. That's what I'm saying.
He just had to make a couple guys miss and then he took off.
No, he just had to keep run. Remember the Seattle game? I got a question. I was right there front and center that Seattle game.
Wait, before you go, because I gotta dip out. I gotta go to Angela's show. But before I go, man, make sure y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe button on all these gentlemen right here, man. It's much love. All right. Pull back up on Sundays, man. If you want conversation like this, like to get your blood boiling, sometimes we may not agree with, but at the end of the day, hey, look. This is all love. It's family at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Before you leave, though, Rundown. Before you leave, I just got one point, man. I got one point. Please tell Angelo it's my fault. Blame it on me.
Oh, please.
So Rundown. Turf. So you always say that we ran Josh Jacobs into the ground 2 years ago, right? And he had 340 carries that year, right? So, but what you guys are saying, Zeus needs 20 plus carries per game. That's what you guys said, correct?
Okay.
So 20. So let's just say 20. 20 times 17 is 340, guys.
Thank you.
So what you're telling me is you want them to run Zeus into the ground every season.
No, because
or does that only matter
every game? He's not doing that every game.
340 is fine, and Jacobs 340 isn't fine. No, you guys just got to.
Let me say this because Turf gonna say something. Turf gonna say some shit, and I know he gonna say something. But I'm gonna say this, right? The difference between it is this: Zeus, like somebody said before, I'm paying peanuts, and I know for a fact I'm already like, hey, I'm about to get rid of old boy. At a certain point, bro, he's going to get rid of, because that's the way this team is moving. This team is going to continuously make the wheel, right? Running back after running back after running back after running back.
Keep them coming.
So this is a different situation, bro. And we drafted Josh in the first motherfucking round. This dude got drafted in I don't know what round, bro. So if we run him into the ground, bro, we just toss him to the side and then we get another one. That's how it's going to be.
It's a different day, a different age, man. Trust me. I wish I could talk about my running backs a little different. It's just not the same game.
And I know it sounds cynical, it sounds cold, but that's the way
it is cold. Because it is cold.
It is right now, bro.
No, it's cool.
Toss this motherfucker to the side and you get another one. Same shit we gonna do.
Safeties are going the same direction, bro. Safeties are going the same direction. Y'all haven't noticed all the safeties getting let go?
But then, but then you guys get mad when these players aren't loyal to the team.
I'm not.
No, I don't. Not anymore. I used to.
Okay. Then that's cool. Then that's cool. Then let them do what's best for their business. So if someone wants to negotiate 100%. Because they got leverage, because they just led the league in rushing yards, then don't get mad at them for trying to do a business for them. If we're not talking about loyalty,
you know how I get down, right? You know how I get down. I say it like this, right? Yes, I want you back, but at the same time, I'm still on my bottom line. I'm still on my bottom dollar. You can say, I want 12, I want, hey, bro.
Why was I mad at him for that? Why was I mad at Josh Jacobs for that?
For what?
He said he would take a pay to stay with AP.
Nope.
Oh, because you thought he was going to be the best Raiders running back ever.
And he decided to shoot for the money because the thing is, if he would have proved it that second year, right after that first year, and back to back, now you got everybody's support on. Yep, pay that man, and it doesn't matter that you're about to pay for a limit because he did exactly what he was supposed to.
And he got lucky doing it.
I'll give it to Turf like this, though.
You absolutely right. He got lucky. He hit 80 yards running the 4-6.
I will agree with Turf on this point.
Go show me where he hit a 60-yarder and he wasn't lucky.
And I will agree on this point.
What is wrong with you?
I will say, right?
Every quarterback runs a 4.3, 4.40. Every last one.
But with Josh, bro, he shouldn't have held out. That's my only thing.
Exactly.
Right? I understand. Look, and I get he has to make a point for his his value or whatever the case. But you feel me? Like him holding out fucked him at the beginning
of his career, bro. He's done. I'm telling you, he's done.
It's not. He didn't, and I will continue to stand on his heel, bro. Everybody can call me crazy. I don't care, bro. He did not look right at the beginning of this season. He didn't. Everybody could be like, oh, it's the old line. It's the old line. My ass, bro. This motherfucker was not breaking tackles like he's used to. Like I'm used to seeing him do, right? And his cuts weren't as sharp. It wasn't. Now, towards gentlemen, we started getting tackles and all that. But
he got 1 year. He got
but didn't most of the team not look right until McDaniels got fired?
No, I wouldn't agree with that. No, not all of it. Not all of it.
Defense wasn't complete dog shit.
They weren't dog shit, right? But did not the offense get better once McDaniels left? The team started playing better. The O-line got better. The running back got better.
Get that much better. I don't know where. Like the offense was pretty much the same bullshit we was watching the whole season.
So then why have we sat here and said that the team got better when AP took over?
Overall,
but was the offense better or was the overall team better?
They didn't have anybody to lead. They didn't have anybody to lead.
Got better.
The defense and the overall. The defense and the overall.
The overall
got way better. The defense got better overnight. I mean,
the team better.
No, I know the defense carried the hell out of this team.
Yeah, they carried. Because to me, like, I don't think the offense, like, I understand, like, it feels different because of AP, but I don't think the offense got any better. Like, obviously, I don't think we
got worse. It got worse, bro. They didn't have anybody to run it.
Yeah.
That Giants game, they were good, right?
Been an offensive. He's never been. He probably ain't even been an offensive coordinator in 7-on-7 for his kids.
It goes back to this. It all comes back to this full circle. I just want to put it like this before I do leave. For all you old heads, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I want to straight up give me 3 first-round picks. Do it. Fuck it. Who cares, bro? I'm betting it all on black. That's where I'm at right now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to go to Angelo's show. Hop over to Angelo. Bro. I'm gonna go ahead and stream for my shit too. But much love to y'all, man. My brethren.
Take it easy right now.
Nah, this is my favorite show, man. Real talk. This right here was my favorite show. We authentically got to argue in front of folks and have a good time, man. Y'all heard Chris.
And we're not calling each other shit. We're not calling each other names. I'm not telling you fuck y'all or you're not real Raider fans.
Everybody in this tonight took their ball and went home at some point. We all was like,
I'm done. Like, where's the Madden sticks at? Fuck this.
I know, right? Now it's like, yeah, I want to beat you in something. I know I'm a whoop.
Hey, y'all know I'm about to go on Madden and make sure I re-sign Josh Jacobs and give him a 7-year deal.
I run my whole offense through Josh Jacobs.
So I ain't gonna lie, in Madden, I be getting rid of JJ in Madden. I ain't gonna lie. I need one of your boys, Turf. I need a 4-2 guy in Madden.
Hey, I'm just saying that's that.
Oh man!
If there's any knock, bro, if there's any knock on Josh Jacobs, it's that, and that's why I'm just being honest with y'all, man, because he was never a burner. But I saw
I didn't gotta be a burner.
I do not agree with you 100%. I am right with y'all. I don't think that's why I'm all on Sincere McCormick. Everybody knows Sincere McCormick runs a 4.640.
Oh my
God. He runs a 4.640 and everybody hates it.
Turf, I'm not doing this with you today. We're not going to sit here and talk about Sincere McCormick and Austin Walter. We're not doing it today. I'm not doing it. I am not spending this Sunday talking about Sincere McCormick.
Austin Walter's coming back, homie. Y'all don't think he's coming back? You don't think Austin Walter gonna get signed?
Buy his jersey.
If we don't draft the running back,
Leo, Turf will be buying the Austin Walter jersey from you.
Gotcha. What number is he?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
He's number 32. 32. That guy.
Buy his jersey, Turf.
You think I won't?
You won't. Where to the draft?
I'm buying it.
Where to the draft?
I'm buying it. Hey.
Oh man.
Oh wow. McCormick, you know what? I can't even disagree with that statement because I don't know, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. He played at UT San Antonio. The kid murdered that area. Who cares about blocking? I mean, reading blitzes. To be honest, I'm just giving you game on.
Who cares?
McCormick. Nobody cares about that. Yes, McCormick is on injured reserve. So was Walter.
Shout out to Randy, man. Shout out to my boy Randy.
Randy's here.
Yeah, Randy been in here.
Man.
No, what up, Randy?
Good to see you, my dude. Real talk, man. I hope everything's all right, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, he had that surgery, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
Shout out to my boy Severe Raider. He said, Matt gonna log your ass off if you do that. But you're not fit to be playing this game.
Yo. This show was amazing.
He said McCormick is the great seasoning on your meals.
McCormick for, man. I got me some upstairs for sure.
I like that one. Oh man!
Thank you, Dirty Eric, and none of them backs. But we ain't gonna.
JJ. Yeah.
We got any more topics today, man? Anything in the chat want to talk about?
Yeah, y'all let us know because y'all. Chris is way over his time.
Way over.
Who was this? Turf, you probably remember. Does anyone remember that running back a few preseasons ago?
Yeah, we always talk about that dude. Was it Trey Vegas or Regis?
Oh,
remember he was like the big thing, Trey Regis. And then the year before that, it was George
Atkinson.
Third.
Atkins, I remember that one.
Yeah, but I think it was Trey Regis, if I remember right.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's my boy TJ
that
right there.
Sound familiar.
But yeah, Trey Regis. I think he led to all the preseason in rushing. And we held on to it. Shoot, he looked better than I'm not doing this with Turf. I'm not. I'm not.
Chris Warren. Why does that name sound familiar?
Chris Warren. For the Seahawks, didn't he?
No,
You're talking about
Chris Warren III or something, or Chris Warren Jr.
Yeah.
Chris Warren. Yeah, but there was also a Trey
Regis went to Louisiana.
Trey Regis.
Regis, yeah. No, I know you're talking about. That name does ring a bell for sure.
I almost think 100%. It was back-to-back years. We had some beasts. I think Chris Warren was one year, and Trey Regis was another year. Like they was beasting in preseason.
Yes, sir.
Y'all over here talking about
the one from the Seahawks, I think, was Chris Warner. Turf.
Yeah, that's back in the day. Yeah, that's what I was in the day. He was eating.
No, that was a back in the day.
He was a baller. Yeah, he was a baller.
We're talking about the son though.
That's probably who it is.
Yeah, that's probably who it is. Yeah.
Wouldn't shock me at all. You got
he said, I think they're talking about Chris Warren. Yeah, he killed it. Yep. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Well, look, I gotta let y'all know, man. I'm gonna be real and upfront and transparent. I left all of football for a while. Remember? After I realized
This only a couple years ago.
Oh nah, I'm wrong. I didn't leave that. Yeah. Chris Warren. Trey
Regis is in the CFL.
I remember him, but I can't think of
Chris Warren the third. Like I said, this had to be like this was probably like I want to say during Gruden's time because I remember Gruden talking about how his dad was a beast.
Yeah,
and then and like I said, and then I remember Trey Regis was like 2 years ago or something, and now I think someone said he's in the CFL now or something.
CFL, yeah,
right. No, that makes
sense.
Stop
getting hype about preseason running backs because I wanted Atkinson to do good so much.
Yeah,
like, I wanted Atkinson to bring him up. Atkinson was going to be good. Yeah, but he stayed on the practice squad on the preseason team the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he said Warren was 20. Damn, was that long?
2018.
Okay,
damn.
Yeah, that's 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. It was it was him, and then like I say, I just remember Trey Ray or Vegas, whatever his name. I remember he was a beast.
Oh, you're right. He was up.
Hey, I do. You know, now that you talk about now that we know the Bears fucking traded away Fields, so now we're assuming they're picking number 1, right?
Yes.
I wish Rundown was here for this because
for the quarterback, so they're gonna take. They're gonna take fucking what's his name, right? Caleb. Right?
Yes, they're taking Caleb Williams.
Maybe
well,
they know. What they get
that's what I'm saying.
Either way, we're not getting any of those two because
I agree.
They're absolutely picking one of the two. They're gonna pick.
That's why I think the dream is dead too. Either them or Washington, and those two aren't moving no more.
Nah, we gotta go.
Unless we send some crazy ass package, like shit that'll really piss us off.
It would piss us off. That's
well, okay. Hold on, Turf. Now let me ask you this, because so overall, are you a fan of trading up? Overall,
trading up.
Yeah, the tried to get Daniels. Are you a fan of it?
Oh,
because rundown's like whatever, do whatever's necessary.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Where we are right now, I don't want to mortgage the farm. I'm a flip. Y'all can call me a flip flopper.
No, but we're not gonna get on it right now. We're gonna call you right now. We'll do it later.
Because again, I'm back on my AOC. I think Minshew is going to push him over the edge, and we don't need something significant at that position. See, that's where I am with it. I'm okay with that old school Raider deal, like having a Jim Plunkett that was not an all-star. He did not have a arm. He's a game manager. I think AOC is a better game manager. And that's all we need with the defense we've built. You give that defense you give it a cornerback, you give it another depth person on that line and a linebacker, it's game over. Game over. We are holding people to less than 20 points a game. Period.
We're gonna have to, I think, to win.
Well, and that's what good teams do. They do tend to hold people under 20 points. That's what all the top 3 to 5 defenses did in the league this year, I would assume. Or close enough to it to where, it makes sense relative.
Counts.
No.
Oh, so I know, so Leo, I know you was kind of getting to the point of just the whole Bears and all that.
Yeah.
One thing I'm hearing from a lot of our, fan base is we screwed up with not going to go get Fields for the price. So what's your thought on that? Now, and again, from my understanding, I hear that he wanted to go to the Steelers, so it sounds like the Bears did right by him by giving him a spot where he wanted to go. But I told you guys, and it's documented, the Steelers are playing chess, man.
I think so.
The Steelers are playing chess. They literally had probably one of the worst quarterback rooms, and now they're solid, man. I mean, you can feel how you want to feel about Russ, but having 2 quarterbacks with starting experience under $5 million, I don't know, man.
It's big, bro. No, that's big. No, you talking facts. That's big.
To them, it's a very low risk, high reward for them.
It's so
a lot of us will talk shit about Russ, about Fields. You can feel however you want. They're gonna suck, whatever.
Right.
But even if that fails for them, they didn't invest that much into it. You did so little investing into him, you can get rid of both of them, and it costs you nothing really. You know, if Fields sucks, it costs you a 6th-round pick.
Yeah. No,
you fools online talking about give them a 3rd and a 6th for Fields. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Like what? Like no.
But I'm not gonna lie though. I didn't think it was gonna go down to a 6. That's surprising.
That's it, bro. And that's what
I was at like 4 or 5, but a 6, I was like, ooh. But the conditional makes sense though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, I want to address this comment. So he said, "Do you guys really think Daniels is going to be great? Dude was not the greatest in college till he transferred and had NFL caliber players around him. So fluky or actually good? What's your thoughts?"
Let me go, because I'm gonna let you know why.
Go ahead.
Look, T. Craig, you are 100% accurate with this, dude. I honestly would have never bought into this, knowing what I know, how I feel, see what I see.
Mm-hmm.
The reason my gut tells me to go with this is because of what Rundown said, and it may have just flew over people's head, miss. It is his guy, bro. It's his guy. He's willing to go down with the ship, meaning, look, I am going to mortgage this team's future and know I will never, ever in life get another coaching job because of this. And when you do that, that person that you're getting absolutely is going to literally kill themselves for you. Period. Is he going to succeed somewhere else? I don't think so. And that's the problem that these people have above us. They already know he wasn't meant for them. And that's the problem.
If he goes to the Commanders, you think he'll be a bust?
I don't think the Commanders would pick him. I think the Commanders are smart enough to say, you know what, that kid doesn't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be a problem. See, everyone thinks that, these kids don't come in with an ulterior motive with things in mind, right? I can assure you that kid is not going to play the same for any other coach. I can assure you. I can 100% assure you that kid is not going to play the way he will play for AP. And that's why I think we need to just go get him. It may not be today.
On the Raiders.
He belongs with his guy. We all know what that is, man. We all have a guy. A gal, whatever the case may be.
But the thing is, I mean, that's fine. And again, it's a feel-good story. But I mean, for real. But the thing is, but I mean, it'll be a great lifetime movie one day. The Raiders quarterback love story or whatever. But
Getsy was his high school coach.
Huh?
Getsy was his high school coach.
Was whose high school coach?
Daniels.
He coached here in Fontana?
Yes, he was his high school football coach. Go look it up.
I didn't know that. Getsy coached here in Fontana?
Getsy was his high school football coach.
When though?
Oh, wow.
He was coaching for the
I'm telling you what I was told. That he was
you didn't look it up though. Let me look it up.
I didn't look it up.
You over here.
You got it.
Getsy, look.
Because Getsy went from high school coach. I'm looking it up, Chris.
In 2007, Kelly and Getsy were both graduates, assistants at Akron. I could see the scenario unfold. That's a different story.
Yeah, no.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
He joined the Packers as an offensive. He couldn't have been.
I'm just telling you what they've been saying.
No, he couldn't have been. No, the timeline don't add up.
I'm probably wrong, but I'm just telling you that's what they've been saying. They've been saying
the syndicate, man. We can't go by. We gotta be on sharp with our stuff, man.
Because the Getsy started in 2014 in Green Bay. In 2016-17 as their wide receiver. 2018, Mississippi State offensive coordinator, came back to Green Bay in 2019. There's no way.
No way.
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
No, hey, look, I can succeed and say when I'm wrong.
And he's from Pennsylvania, so I don't know what the hell he's doing coaching high school football.
Go ahead and tell us you're wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm wrong. I don't know where I heard that, but I'm wrong.
You probably heard
that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm just misquoting what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Nah, but no.
Good.
No, but to go with what you were saying, Chris, about the Steelers, bro, like that made so much sense, and I get why people get mad. But when I read today, like behind the whole Bears trade with the Steelers, the report from the ESPN person said that there were 5 teams who made an offer to the Bears. They didn't say what 5 teams that were better than what the Steelers offered, but they wanted to do right by Fields, and then that's why they chose the Steelers. So we don't know if it was us or if we didn't.
Yeah,
we
may have put
something. Yeah,
in there.
We may have put something, but then again, that goes back to like you can't just say, "Well, go get him." Like that dude still has to want to come here.
Yeah,
right. No, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just go get everybody you want.
No, but now I'm with you on the Steelers thing, how they manage their
Turf, you get some love in there. He said, "Don't feel bad, Turf."
Yeah.
One show.
I misspoke.
Hey, what's all good, man?
Hey, look,
Charles been repping you all show. Charles been repping you, man. Charles been having your back.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, Raider Nation, this is not the first time Turf has been wrong.
No. You're all gonna be wrong, bro.
It's not gonna be the last time Turf has been wrong.
I was saying Christian Wilkins. I was calling him Christian Wilkerson. And then I was like, wait, it's Wilkins.
Nah, we all mess up, man. It's all good.
Wow.
Let me see. I think I know what
Now the whole offense thing is probably what has me the most worried about our team.
I'm not even worried because of our defense. Yeah, I'm not even worried because of our defense. See, and that's the beauty of it.
Okay,
I get that, but you gotta
defense can hold you to 20, and we got dudes that can run the ball.
So let me ask
We're
you
hoping they can run the ball. Go ahead, Chris.
So, we keep talking about how good this defense is, and we know they're good. But like we got to think about who our enemy is, which is Andy Reid.
Right.
I really think that if anyone's going to be able to figure us out and is going to work like a daggone mad scientist to crack that code on how to really take it to us, it's going to be him. So like I don't want to just wish and hope that our defense is just going to stop Mahomes because it sounds good, but you know what I'm saying? Like there's ways that Andy Reid is not going to just let 4 down linemen just come and beat up on Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to have a counter.
It's not going to go down.
We got to be able to play chess. And it's like on the flip side, we got to be able to score points. Like luckily we beat them last time with no offensive help, but our defense ain't going to score 14 points. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure something out.
I agree. No, I agree. That's why we're not going to win a lot. A whole lot of games. Right? We're not going 14-3. You know what I mean? It's going to be a close, nail-biting situation because our offense has to catch up. That's just the reality.
And we play in the toughest division, bro. The AFC. We play the AFC North, who's probably the best division now in the NFL. And that's the division we play against. And then you add our fucking division already into that. Like that's tough.
I don't think our division is gonna be tough next year or this year.
No, but it's still rivalry, Like all those shit aside, like as shitty as the Broncos look,
that's true.
This is gonna be the year they break the streak.
The Chargers are gonna look the worst they've ever looked. They're gonna look the worst they've ever looked in the last decade. Easy, both of those teams. And then people are gonna be, clowning and cracking on us, saying y'all division is trash because them dudes is gonna be 5-17. They're gonna suck.
They'll be bad.
Even with Harbaugh, I think it's gonna take him a little bit.
It's gonna take. He just gutted the team.
But they still have fucking Herbert though.
Herbert doesn't have a single receiver he had last year. I don't think he has a single receiver. They're all different.
Yeah.
That kid that's a kid who could run 4-3, 4-4, but he can't catch for shit.
And trust me, Herbert knows. He's pissed.
Oh
He's
man.
pissed. Hell, he's looking for a trade.
I mean, he don't even got a safety blanket in Eckler.
No, he don't have
Eckler
nothing,
going. I
bro.
forgot what Eckler went.
Eckler went with
Titans, maybe.
Didn't go anywhere yet.
No, he did. He signed a contract.
I thought
Yeah,
Titans.
I can't remember who it was.
Where did Eckler go?
Was it the Titans or the Commanders?
Washington.
Oh, Washington.
It was the Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders.
Yeah, like I know Herbert is sick right now.
Sick as that dude don't. He don't even like football no more. I don't even know why I chose this.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah,
we should trade. We should trade for Herbert.
I know, right? Hey, there is a blockbuster deal they've been talking about. I mean, if you're gonna gut your team and go get your boy JJ, you might.
Yeah, like hey, Harbaugh. We'll go ahead and we'll take JJ. We'll swap and we'll give you something else.
Yes,
right.
All day, I'll take Herbert. You kidding me?
I would not be mad at that. I don't care if people
we
like,
know
he played for the Chargers. I don't give a fuck.
I could care. He could have played for the freaking. I don't care. I'm taking.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. It's as a fan base. I mean, we're just in a funny situation because we love our team, man. But I can't lie. I am still kind of concerned. I mean, I'm trusting what we got, but that old line scares me still. And the thing is, if we trade up to go get a quarterback,
I'm not gonna be happy with that. I'm not gonna be. If we're not getting Jaden Daniels, dude, I'm not gonna be happy with getting the quarterback before the 4th round. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
You said before the 4th?
I don't care who it is.
So even in the 2nd,
I don't care. No, hell no. I want a starter in the 2nd round. We got the 44th pick, gentlemen. I want a starter, and there's a starter at 44. You're not gonna tell me there's not 45 dudes in this draft that starting. I'm sorry.
No, I agree, but so then okay, but I guess the reason you think that is because you're okay going to war with AOC.
100%. I'm okay with going to war with Minshew. I was okay with that before he even got to our team. I think you said it. He's a scrappy dude. That kid has been fighting since the second he stepped in the league.
Yeah, no.
I agree. He's
going to continue. He's going to continue. He ain't going down without no fight. But that's why I'm telling y'all, if they pick AOC over Minshew, it's not garbage. It's not, they just giving it. No. I
don't think so either.
If we beat out Minshew, it's going to be natural.
Yeah, if they do that, it was natural.
Davius White scheduled to visit. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Corner. I like that.
Ooh, I like that too.
No.
I like that a lot.
Wiggins at 13. No, man.
Hell no.
So if you're thinking 4th round quarterback, that would be like Jordan Travis, right?
Yes, I've already told y'all that's who I want.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that.
I might get him in the 5th.
Yeah.
Because it's injured.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. The way the Lions took Hendon Hooker.
Yes.
The Lions have Hendon Hooker waiting in the thing just for
go off the fuck up. Exactly right. Because he's going to. We all know it. We all know he's going to.
You know what though? But what if they want to rock with Goff? And what if Hendon Hooker is trade bait? Would you feel comfortable going to give up something for him?
No.
Not Hendon Hooker.
I don't know. He had a huge upside in college, bro. He was really good.
He was cool, but
if Hooker would not have gotten hurt, he would have been one of the top quarterbacks taken last year.
Who's your guy? I forget his name. I haven't seen him. I want to get on his shit. I love Hendon Hooker. He loves him.
Hardcore Raider.
Hardcore Raider. Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Is he a Tennessee fan?
Nah, he just loves Hendon Hooker.
He just loves Hendon Hooker.
Honestly, he might. Yeah, he loves some Hendon Hooker.
He traded the whole front. He traded the farm as if he was there.
He like Hendon Hooker more than, or he like Hendon Hooker as much as Rundown likes Jaden Daniels.
There you go.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of like.
Maybe more. Maybe he might like him more than I like Josh Jacobs.
I like Josh Jacobs just as much, bro. I do.
Man.
But I don't know. That would be to give up the farm for him. Damn,
you know, there's a couple times in the show I'm going to say something crazy.
That's a lot, bro.
Let's see.
Yeah,
The hardcore Raider just likes his hooker's last name.
Can you imagine that on the Raider jersey though? Hooker.
That would be fire. That would be fire.
That would be insane.
That's like back when we had Stoner. I had a bunch of people asking.
Yes. Oh, I got that jersey.
Do you see?
I got Stoner jersey.
I'd give a conditional 6. I could turn it into a 4 for Hendon.
See, that would be something because you don't know what you're gonna get.
I think they would want more than. I think they would want more than that for Hendon, though. But I don't know.
I used to say that about that kid out of Ole Miss a few years back, Matt Corral. The Panthers drafted him. They never really gave him a chance.
He's a USC dude, right? When that dude from USC,
and
he ended up trash, didn't he?
He didn't even get to play. He was on the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Penix jersey. I don't know, man. That's gonna be different.
Way different. Past different. I want to know what this dude got going on because I want some of what you're dealing with, man. Because if you think Telesco's drafting,
we'll draft. But you know, I keep hearing that, but mainly because the league is so quarterback driven that all these teams, they got like Denver, Minnesota, all of them taking quarterbacks in the first round.
But Telesco is used to having a top tier quarterback. Like he's been a part of getting some top quarterbacks every place he's been.
Well, have fun not getting one this year. Not lining up.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be upset if it happens, but Turf, I'm gonna try to make you not rush the stage. But if they say Bo Nix or something,
oh Jesus Christ,
we got the whole Turf.
I'm going to jail.
We're gonna have to hold him back, bro.
Y'all got to get my bail money ready. If they do that, just get my bail money. Just hit up the Cash App. Don't give it to me because I'm gonna be in jail. Hit Cheeto. Hit everybody else because I'm going to jail if we draft Bo Nix in at 13 and I'm in Detroit.
And people think him being at 13 is him like landing to it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bo Nix?
Yeah.
I don't hate Bo like y'all do.
I don't hate him. I'm a fan. I like quarterbacks.
That would be the biggest travesty of all. If there is no worse position to pick. There's nothing worse to pick.
If we got JJ McCarthy, I'm going home. I'm telling you right now, I'm going home, man.
That's how I feel about Knicks, bro. That's how I feel about Knicks. If we get Knicks, I'm walking back to Texas. If we draft Bo Nix at 13, I'm walking back to Texas, bro.
I've been watching more tape on McCarthy, like the throws and all that. Like I see what they see, but to pick him in the first round, I still don't see it though.
That's
man.
Insane.
Is that high,
insane, bro?
Yeah,
it's insane. Insane. There's no way.
You just had to be there, man. You just had to be there watching the dude. It's 3rd and 9. It's 3rd and 9, and Harbaugh's like, we're not even gonna risk you throwing the ball. Let's just give it.
We run the ball.
So we know our good defense is going to bail us out.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it was just like, what? It was like, what? You don't want your quarterback to throw? Like, you literally are trying to hide him. Like, in all passing downs, he was like, fuck it, we'll do a draw. And then punch the ball away. It's like, man, I used to get so frustrated.
Yep.
But they say McCarthy's the one, man. His stock keeps rising.
It look like some people won't have your bail ready, man.
That's what's up.
There you go.
I appreciate that because I'm definitely need it. I ain't like, man. Good Lord. Please tackle me.
In fact, hey, shout out to T. Craig, man. He a cop, man. So hey, hopefully we can, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah, we can have him part of the TRS. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a cop, man. Hey, y'all know T. Craig? Can we out of jail? Nope. Okay. We at least want to try, man.
They got to start a go on me for turf.
100%.
Oh man,
I'm telling y'all that would be the worst. I don't know anything else that could be worse. There.
You know what could be worse? Honestly, oh man, I don't even want to just say it. You know what would be just like something that would just make me. I mean, I honestly, I don't know what I would do if we drafted Joe Milton at 13.
Oh my God!
You talk about somebody that would lose it.
Bro, I would boo. I would literally boo while we're there at the draft, bro. Like that.
I'd be a Karen. I'm gonna be writing letters to Mark. I'm leaving bad reviews. I'm doing everything.
I'm gonna have to tackle both of us if that happened. I don't even know yet.
Oh
Leo,
my God, dude. Joe Milton at 13.
Hey, look, watch this. So watch this. Hey, I guarantee there is someone in this chat that would be okay with getting Joe Milton at 13.
Oh, I saw it earlier. Somebody was saying draft.
If you're okay with getting Joe Milton at 13, announce yourself.
Bring yourself to the front of the congregation.
I took Milton. Look, Randy said in the 6th.
Hey, MC
Raider been a member for a month.
Man.
Give me the hood of LA here, my rocks. Oh man,
I cannot believe Jimmy ended up on the Rams, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's past nuts. And I think they paid a pretty penny for him too, didn't they?
I didn't even see how much they paid. Did they really?
I think they paid a decent amount. Like, wow.
Probably like backup money, the way we did for Minshew, or
I have no idea. I know they paid more than anybody else would have. That's for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, definitely paid more than anybody else. Man.
Here we go. He said, I know a great bail bondsman.
We gonna need it. Y'all really need to help us on this one, because I'm telling you, if they do anything out of the ordinary after all of this, we all going to.
Randy said in the 6th round. Now, yeah, if we do so, we talking about something
that makes more sense.
Round, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah. Anything 6th, 7th round. Yeah, I'll take a chance there.
Shout out to Watts Raider, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Watts Raider.
We shouldn't.
Bro,
look, he said all the Raider Syndicate will do a live from jail.
Yup.
No, we will.
We will too.
That would get nuts.
The
whole crew will be up in there like, man, what happened?
My thing is there's people hiding, man. I want the people who there are some people in here that really, really, really want him at 13.
It's insane.
I saw it like way earlier in the chat. You would have to go like all
they
the way back.
They don't watch football. They just don't watch football.
They just fall in love with like what Chris said when draft combine came. There's gonna be one dude
that's on in the tank top. Yeah.
Yep.
You out there throwing your guys with booty shorts and the tank top on.
Yeah.
I literally saw people on Facebook arguing about how this guy threw the ball 80 yards and we have to sign him. We have to draft him.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You said Jimmy got the Blue Chew sponsorship.
Yeah, I saw that. MC Raider.
But yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what comes with this Tre'Davious White meeting, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna like that one.
That's good.
That'll be good.
Just because I think he'll, his I think his best days are probably behind him, but just from a leadership standpoint, and I think that with our defensive line, I think he can still give us some good reps, man.
We'll take
it. What about, we talked about linebacker. What about Isaiah Simmons?
I'm not against him. I like his athletic ability, but it seems like he just never been able to put it together.
So, what about like with the way with having Coach AP, and maybe that'll help that fool get that shit together? I mean, I would not mind if he was more of a.
Was he at Clemson? He was more of a flex between like a safety and a linebacker, wasn't he? Yeah. What did he play more though? More of a linebacker?
I think more of a linebacker.
Yeah, definitely more a linebacker than safety. We'd be looking at.
Yeah, that's why he stayed more at linebacker when he got to the NFL. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that dude.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him a lot coming out of college. I liked him a lot. And honestly, I mean, because he was on that team with Christian Wilkins, wasn't he? So I don't know. Maybe maybe he could vouch for him. Maybe AP can help. Because honestly, I always say I wasn't high on Robert Spillane before we got him.
Nobody was. Then, if anybody says they knew Robert Spillane was going to ball, they're lying.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
The only ones I remember being upset that he left were Steeler fans. Some Steeler fans were mad that he left. Like they couldn't believe they let him go. Yeah.
Right.
Man,
shit! He got $11 million.
Who?
Jimmy.
I told you he got paid, bro.
Oh, he got 11 from the Rams?
From the Rams, yeah.
Got paid, bro. Got paid. I wouldn't have gave that fool too.
Mm-hmm.
He got to leave me.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
He
Say
said,
it.
"I'm
Say
gonna
it.
say it."
Here
No,
it
no.
goes. Here it comes.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Whatever. The chat's about to kill me. I don't care. I
Do
think
it.
we was a little rough on Jimmy, man. I think we was rough on Jimmy.
Wow.
I think we was rough on Jimmy. I think we were rough on Jimmy.
Chris.
Nah, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Even with that arm?
Okay.
No,
Hold on,
no.
let me
What
hear
I'm
him
saying,
out.
he did not play well under McDaniels. But I'm telling you, I truly think he would have did better under, once McDaniels left and he was able to play a little bit more free, just like Aiden was playing more free when McDaniels left.
Yes.
And I know people think I'm crazy, but if Jimmy would have came in that Vikings game, I think we win that game. I really do. I really think we win that game with Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout
I
out,
don't know, man.
Oh my
I remember that Pittsburgh game and how bad Jimmy was, though.
No. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying it's like, Jimmy's not good at all. But I'm just saying
Hey,
people
you got
almost
Randy
treat.
Moss on your side, bro.
I mean, people almost treat Jimmy like he was Jamarcus Russell.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I mean,
yeah,
people
not
kind of
that far.
talk about it like they almost like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think the fucked up part for Jimmy was that he came after Jesus. So Raider fans didn't want to give him a chance. He came after Jesus.
After the Raider, yeah.
Mhm.
So no matter who
So
that
no
next
matter
guy
who
up,
that
it was
next
like-
quarterback was going to be, it was
They
never
wouldn't
going to live up to it unless they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Randy, hold on. Randy,
You want to go back to
I'm not
Randy?
it's not that I'm not an AOC fan because I did. I
just don't
I
think
joke
people
around
see.
about these guys, but I still support them. I would love for AOC to ball out, and I just don't see it. But I would love for it to
Same.
happen. But I get what you're saying. But my bad, Turf. Go ahead.
No, that was perfect. I was just saying, you got guys for you and guys against you, right?
Yeah. No, Jimmy looked bad, bro. He definitely looked bad. But what I think the issue was, I think that and I don't love Jimmy. I really don't. And y'all know I don't. Y'all know I wanted to keep steady, and that's well documented. I wanted to keep steady.
Right.
But
Same.
but I thinking about Jimmy though, it's like I think Josh McDaniels thought that Jimmy was just going to hit the ground running because he used to coaching. But like it don't work like that. Like just because you coach someone way back, like he spent more time under Shanahan's offense than McDaniel. Like you just don't unlearn what you've been doing and then remember. Like I think he thought he was just going to click. Because originally we know Josh wanted Brady, so it probably would have clicked for Brady. It would have clicked for Brady because Brady knew that like the back of his hand. Yep. Jimmy, it just didn't click like that. So,
and that's where they lost. They put all their money on your boy coming, and they lost. They put all their
they did, and that's why
they put all that money on it.
It failed. They had to go with Jimmy because at that point it was too late to try to risk it on somebody else. They don't know.
Yeah.
They went with a dog, and he had a noodle arm.
They got caught with their pants. They got caught with their pants down on that one, bro.
Big time. Big time.
I was like, fuck it. But yeah, no, the fans are hard on Jimmy because they expected a lot out of him.
How many games will we get out of him? See,
yeah, because he's old. He don't pass the He definitely.
I think he might. I think he might be all right, man.
I think so for you.
Because, like I said, I think with this defensive line, it's going to make such a difference.
I think so.
Severe later. I agree. He didn't play well partly because he was dealing with that foot injury. We did the right thing moving on, but I think he gets too much.
And that's where Severe is way more articulate than me. Way more articulate.
Great point.
He's way more articulate than me. That's what I was trying to say.
Jesus Christ.
Then he gets too much. I mean, he is a freak of nature, though. Body-wise,
No, to his point, he is, though. He is a freak of nature. He is. He's like a.
But can he play quarterback?
He's
That's
like
different.
Anthony Richardson, but worse. But
yep.
I mean, Anthony Richardson got himself hurt. What, the third game?
I wouldn't say Milton has a much better arm than Jimmy. He may have a stronger arm.
Right, but
Yeah,
you gotta understand, Jimmy was hurt. Let's keep it 100. Jimmy was hurt, man. Jimmy was hurt. He didn't.
That foot was still bothering him all season.
Yeah, Milt has Yeah, he said, but a great prospect. Yeah, late
round. Yeah, I'll give you that. Ed.
I'm still waiting to see the people that be in my DMs talk about quarter. Like they would take a look at him at 13, man. For some reason,
the next time I see it on Facebook, I am going to tag you on it.
Yeah,
so that you can give them your 2 cents a month.
Yeah, so I only got 2 cents.
Because they are all about Milton, bro. A lot of people are about Milton at 13. Al Davis would have chosen. I think the Rams are a good fit because of McVay.
I think you're right, Randy. Absolutely, he's not beating Stafford. Are you kidding me? And hey,
but Stafford don't normally last you all season. Stafford gets hurt in the middle.
No, I agree.
So there's a couple games where you go with the backup quarterback.
Yeah, at this point in Jimmy's career, I just think he'll be able to come in and win a game to provide a spark and then be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like what he should have did against the Vikings.
Right.
That's all we needed, man. That's all we needed.
Yep. Having tunnel vision.
Yeah, having tunnel vision.
Charles just be out there. He just like to just talk trash. Just to get
I hated McDaniels more than Jimmy. Never liked McDaniels.
That is true. He was very upset when we got McDaniels.
Yep.
I was hoping we would do good when McDaniels first got here, like before he dismantled everything. Like, yeah.
Hey, I'll admit I was wrong. I was wrong about McDaniels. I took that.
He just didn't adjust, man. I mean, he's still just stuck in his quote unquote system, and I don't understand anybody that thinks that way. You can't come in saying you're going to do what I say. It just doesn't work. You don't build the
Sean
team.
Payton's going to try to be like that. I think
he is.
That's what he's doing in Denver. Yeah, Sean Payton's doing the same thing, bro. Mm-hmm.
You are right.
He just costs them.
And honestly, was Gruden like that? Gruden 2.0 kind of like that?
To a point.
2.0, I would say he was.
2.0.
Good point. So Hunter Ellis, I got a little bit of insight on this Bama cornerback or any Bama cornerbacks to date, if you will, right? Because moving forward now, you're going to see a difference. But there is a said person that played in the league for quite some time that doesn't believe in Alabama cornerbacks as a cornerback in the NFL, but more so along the lines of as a safety. We don't need a safety. So, it's kind of hard to say you don't want to pick anybody from Alabama. Right, previous. But with the intel I got, and then you actually start looking at film and understanding how they play cornerback at Alabama with everything else they have, I like to agree with my intel. He's probably not going to be a great cornerback in the NFL, and more than likely, he'll get moved to safety. Whoever you're thinking of, whether it's Kool-Aid, whether it's what's the other kid's name? Anderson, I think, or I forget his name. But any of those corners that come out of Alabama, the chances of them staying corners in the NFL are probably going to be slim to none, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you can look at a lot of D. Milner was going to be good.
Right.
D. Milner wasn't up. I remember George Sneed. Him either. Yeah.
What I was told is they're not real true corners. They're people that understand that they have a boundary on their side, and everything else in the middle is kind of, team effort. So it makes it a little bit easier to be a little bit more aggressive, right? There's reasons to this and for this. I'm not just saying it. And again, I'm just saying that's based on somebody that has played in the league for a long time at the position and still getting paid by, analyzing and putting in work for teams that want breakdowns of players.
Does PFF play him to do grades? You know how what's his name shared? Who's that quarterback you interviewed, Chris? I can't remember. Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Arkowski.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about him?
I said that they'll pay them money as former players to evaluate talent and stuff like that. Yeah,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
PTS is blowing me off because I speak facts and you can't handle the truth.
He didn't even spell speak right. He didn't even spell speak right, man. Like, come on, man. Like, don't.
No, Chris, because he specs them.
You can't come for me when you can't spell. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's the kid, Terry Arnold.
Terrion Arnold, that's the one, Randy.
Yeah, that's good intel on him. He is good, but again, as a true corner in the NFL, it's probably gonna be.
I like Mitchell.
Yes, Mitchell is who I want.
Mhm.
Tulane, right? I mean, Toledo. That's who I want.
But he's but not at 13. That's too high. I think.
Yeah, I like Mitchell.
Hey.
I'm just curious to see how he can do with I mean, because the MAC's not as bad as it used to be. Because the MAC got some talent now, but
Right.
it's not like he's seeing no dogs.
Right.
So I like. I mean, but he got all the intangibles though. I mean, he got the. Actually, no, it's gonna be a pause comment, and I'm not even gonna say it. So never mind. Never mind. No, I ain't gonna say it.
No, do it so I can pause. You've been pausing me a lot.
Yeah. I'll just say, as a corner, he got nice feet and nice hips.
Right. No, but you need that though. I get you. I get where you're
Absolutely.
saying,
Hips is everything, man. In fact, I'll never forget getting that comment from one of my coaches where I almost didn't get a full ride because he didn't like my hips. Still got that hip action though. You can ask wifey.
He said Mike Williams or Tyler Boyd opposite of Adams. Why are people so wanting to move on from Jacoby Myers at 2? Like, why do they think we need another 2?
I don't think that we're ready to move on from him. It's just a position that can be upgraded, and that's
I don't think Tyler Boyd. And I swear, and I know people gonna think I'm crazy. Of course, I know. I'm
you gotta look at the stats and the numbers.
Everybody think I'm crazy. I do not think that Tyler Boyd is better than Myers. And honestly, I know Mike Williams has had a couple. He's just a big body. I don't like him better than
body.
I like Jacoby Myers, man.
I like Jacoby too, but I think he's upgradable. I'm just gonna keep it 100 and funky. I think he's upgradable. I love him. I think he's upgradable.
The thing is, we're forgetting, man. Just like on that podcast with AP and Max, man. Like they basically said it without saying that he is like the best possible teammate and the best person in the locker room. Like they said, besides Max, he's the second hardest worker on the team.
Right.
Man, keep that
That's
dude
hard
out
to
there.
come by. No, I agree. That's hard.
I like him, man.
Out there.
It's hard to come by, man. That's hard to come by.
And then you say upgrade from him, but like, how many more number 2s are really that much better than Jacoby Myers that are attainable? That are obtainable for us.
No, I was going to say, I was just about to say, it depends on who you're talking about. Because if you go to the 49ers, it's like that was,
that's obtainable without having to give stuff up.
No, right. No, I agree with that. And I'm not looking to
pay them.
Right. No, exactly. And that's the key. That's the key to all of this. I'm not looking to obtain somebody and have to give up the bank for it because we got Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? We Gucci.
Yeah. I think we can get a big receiver in the draft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they got one later on in the draft.
But you know what?
Rice is supposed to go what, like 4th?
I'm not sure. But you know what? Okay. Here's another question. So I know when you think about just an offensive scheme and just like what kind of receivers there are and stuff like that, it's like ideally you want like the superstar, like a Tay, and then you want like a quick, shifty guy, as a slot. And then you want like a big receiver as the other guy. But my thing is, when you got someone like Tay, who is the ultimate complete receiver, that's great in the red zone, and you got a good tight end, I think Big Mike is going to do some work.
100%.
I don't think we need that big body receiver per se.
No, but if you have him.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I wouldn't.
Like Keenan, right? You didn't think Keenan and Mike Williams was a problem? Like,
see, I just didn't like Mike Williams. I was never a Mike Williams guy, man.
Yeah.
Like to me, Cool Kev kind of feel how I feel.
What do you say? Not Brian Edwards. Oh man, I had so much hope for that kid. I wanted him to succeed so much, man.
Yeah, Brian Edwards was not.
Like honestly, I would rather have like if you think about it in the red zone, I'd rather have a a Hunter Renfrow type guy that can
That little
route you up.
dude.
That can route. Like hopefully, Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker's route running gets better. Give me somebody that's more shifty that can get open real quick than throwing a jump ball these days. I mean, I don't know.
That's the
Man.
thing, bro.
We have Mayer for that. I get you. We have
At
Mayer.
5'9", right up against the Mike Williams at 6'5". You're not winning that, bro. I don't care who you are. You're not winning that. Let's just keep it 100. That's why it's a problem.
RDB, who was that guy that who had that game-winning knockdown against Mike Williams? Remember a few years ago? It was what's his name? Isaiah Johnson. If y'all remember him.
Was it Isaiah Johnson?
Isaiah Johnson on the right side. They threw it up. They threw a lob up to Mike Williams, and my man Isaiah Johnson knocked it down. But actually, not thinking about it, Isaiah was kind of tall. He was kind of
tall. Yeah. Embiid never did that to him.
That tall, like Plaxico type. Like I don't know. I think it's overrated, man. I don't know. I think it's overrated.
Like with Philly has what AJ Brown. They still do that with AJ Brown.
But how? Yeah,
and Devontae Smith opposite of him. Mm-hmm.
Like who was my man? Like Julio. Like I just don't see teams doing like that jump ball anymore. Like I mean they'll do a back shoulder fade, but you don't necessarily gotta be super big body for that. You just gotta have good route running.
You kind of see more of the tight ends do that.
Shield, you just gotta know how to run routes, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a quick guy that can do a rub route or something. I'd rather have that than a big body.
It just depends.
That's wild, bro.
It depends on how your team is built. You always need somebody you can throw the ball up to. No, honestly, right? And not necessarily speed wise. You need somebody that can win jump balls. Yeah.
What about old buddy that had that good chemistry with AOC in the preseason? Remember who was that? What was his name?
Dang.
Remember him?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't even know if he
was a big body.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's on the team anymore. Johnson, yeah.
No. He's talking about Isaiah Johnson. Yeah, because Isaiah Johnson was kind of taller. But who? Somebody's gonna remember. Who was that guy that AOC really liked in the preseason?
I don't think he's there anymore.
Wilkerson. That's who Wilkerson was. Christian Wilkerson.
It was Wilkerson.
Yeah.
He was big. He was over 6 feet. He was a big
dude.
Christian Wilkerson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a big dude. Big dude.
Yeah, Space. Shout out to Space, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes,
Rudy in the oh man, that's a good one. If y'all want
Johnny Wilson,
Johnny Wilson. With me watching a lot of my boy Jordan Travis, I see a lot of Johnny Wilson. That's a big dude, man.
That's a big dude. I remember.
Huge.
Yeah, like 6'7". Now,
woo.
Yeah,
he still got Christian. He didn't play much, bro. I didn't see him out there at all.
But I almost think he may have been on the practice
squad.
Yeah, I don't think he made it. I don't think he made the final cut, bro. I didn't see him at all season. Yeah. He wasn't out there. Yeah, he wasn't out.
Well, he said we still got him.
Yeah, we still got him. He just wasn't. He wasn't on the team. He was a practice player, as you said.
I think that pass was to that tall ass tight. Nah, it was the Mike Williams over there. I remember that. It was a Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
But I know who you talking about. You talking about the what was his name? That other tight end. I know you talking about, but that I remember specifically because it looked like Mike Williams had it, and then Isaiah knocked it out at the very end.
I actually was scared and thought he was gonna moss him, and then he knocked it out. Yeah, I know which play you're talking about.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna moss him right there. Look at that. Wilkerson was handpicked.
Yeah, I forgot about Johnny Wilson though. Yeah, I wouldn't. Now, T. Craig, if we did something like that, a young guy, like I could do something like that. But I don't think I want to pay Mike. Dog. Yeah, I don't think I want to pay Mike Williams.
Nah,
not pay him. I mean, give him league minimum, but not pay him.
Yeah, he'll still get a decent little bag actually.
Yep.
No.
All right, gentlemen, we running up on 3 hours, man.
Hey, you know me, man. I was ready to be done 2 hours ago.
I would only be on 1 hour.
The Shield Squad is in the building, but they,
squad is in the building.
But then, man, y'all was getting on my nerves, so I chilled for a little bit and calmed down. I love y'all, man. Y'all my family, boy.
I don't think y'all understand, ladies and gentlemen. TRS is amazing. We fight like real brothers. We
Like real
love
brothers.
like real.
We do.
brothers. We do it all, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all think y'all saw something today? Y'all ain't seen nothing.
Bro, me and Chris got called Pittsburgh Steeler fans in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, just because
Ugly.
yeah.
That was
I get all the names. I get all the names.
What's going on?
Man, my
Like-
deals, man, they hate me out there, man. It's all good. I'm authentic. Man.
There you
I like
go.
when Rundown tells us, so y'all don't believe in AP no more then? I'm like, man, we're not saying that.
Right.
He always goes to that, bro.
Too funny, bro. Too funny.
Man, but
Johnny
hey,
Wars.
yeah, I appreciate everybody, man. But yeah, we can get
Yep.
ready to wrap it up. And if
Yes,
anybody
sir.
wants to go watch Angelo's show and Rundowns over there, I think Papa Rundown over there too, man.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
about
okay.
to.
We always support our own, man.
Yep,
For
I'm
sure,
running
bro.
straight over there right now. So,
Cool. Well, everybody, man.
ladies and gentlemen,
Go ahead.
TRS is out.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. Y'all be safe.